Hello, everyone, and welcome to Toonkind D&D. My name is Jade slash Megamagma in online circles, and today I am going to be your DM. With me, I have four wonderful players. Lovely, amazing, beautiful, uh, absolutely gold standard. I give them a gold star every time. For Case of the Missing Television, which is the game we're running today. And please introduce yourselves top to bottom.
Oh God. Hi, I'm Authenticity. Today I'll be playing an extremely ticked off chicken.
Hi, I'm Babble. I play Pubby Grandma. Currently, at this very moment, known as Juniper Pubble. Very distressed grandma, Pubby.
I just
Don't
want to
worry
say
about
that
it.
I just want to say that both of these are yeeting their way towards Daffodil's home right now, and it's fucking hilarious. Uh, next,
Gas, I'm gonna step on the gas. Sorry.
Probably in
Uh,
her pickup truck, it's fine.
it's fine. Um, Hi, I'm Fletch. I'm playing Camille Christie, who's a shitty little 6-year-old detective. Uh, Shitty in that he's disgustingly good at what he does, and I hate it all the time. And he does not know any of these people.
don't worry.
Also, hi,
Everything
I'm
is
the guard.
fine.
Go ahead.
I'm the gardening clown, also known as Petals. I can speak English anyway. I'm playing as a funky gardener who is also kind of ticked off by the whole just gestures towards this situation.
Yeah. So just as a quick catch up for everybody, there are three FPSs. This is the culmination and start of the end, basically the end of the series for the Ton family games. So if you have not listened to the past three FPSs in the playlist, as well as possibly the catch up game I had with Author, which catches you up on basically almost everything that happened to Triny up to that point, um, and Victrola, then you might not understand a lot of what's happening here. And I would suggest doing at least watching the last three FPSs. Um, for that matter, I believe. Am I missing anything?
I think we're good.
All right, I
I
think we're ready
think
to
we're
start.
good. Yeah.
So let me.
Um,
Oh,
you did say that you wanted to do a brief recap, but
oh,
that's entirely up to you.
don't worry. That brief recap comes in a minute. Uh,
Okay.
so set in the mood. Uh, Camille.
Yes.
It is a fine morning in Toontown. It is the day after memory. It is basically the morning of memory tapes, albeit it is also the morning when Victrola was supposed to come in the night before. So I believe we spoke that you'd be visiting today, right?
Yeah, he did promise to try and to help with some things earlier. And well, it did take him a while to do a follow-up because his life is a constant never-ending joke, but he's here now.
You're finally ready to check in. So, as you're coming up in the Han family apartments, like elevator basically that leads to their apartment in itself, um, you notice that the door has been left ajar.
Yeah, that's immediately gonna set off some red flags.
Not only that, um, still there from the night before is a backpack you recognize as Victrola's.
Oh boy. That's even more red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Camille's gonna go rush over and check things out.
So, opening the door to the apartment, it is easy to notice that the entire apartment has been left in this disheveled state. Um, there have been tears in things at the wall. Picture frames have fallen over. Tables, the main table, the dining room table has been flipped. Um, one of the, in fact, Triny's like the bathroom door and Triny's door like are Triny's door completely is blown in. Like it is just like it has fallen inside of itself, and the door to the bathroom is like has a massive gash in the center through it. How's Camille feeling?
Oh, he is not feeling very good about this, cause that's way, way more than just a little struggle.
Mm-hmm.
That's he doesn't like that at all. Yeah, he's probably gonna rush over to Triny's room and see if there's anything there that can help.
As roll a quick investigation. This is like you are glancing in, checking the place out as you're walking by.
Yeah.
27. Fucking the immediate thing that catches your eye is something that
Dang.
doesn't have a layer of dust. There is a small layer of dust over almost everything. Almost like this definitely happened a couple of days ago. The backpack doesn't have a layer of dust. That is new. And in fact, when it fell, it left a little bit, it blew out a little bit of dust, and you can notice just barely the difference. This is a 27. I'm giving it to you. But on the floor, you see a small business card.
Yeah, he's going to okay. Okay, he's yelling at me. So this is a hammer space roll. He does slip on some gloves first before picking up the business card because unfortunately he is a horrible little detective and forensics is a thing.
This is a gift card for a flower shop. Petals, what's the name of the flower shop again?
Believe it was Daffodil Summerscape.
Not too far from down the road. In fact, you probably passed it on your way here.
Yeah, he is making note of that. And is there anything else of note around?
Oh, you're gonna investigate you're gonna investigate by yourself, huh?
Mostly. Okay, fine. He is
No.
fine.
This is up to you. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, he is gonna take a look around before he does investigate that lead.
Okay. So with a 27, because this is, I knew it was gonna. If it was gonna be anybody, it was gonna be you. In places of the apartment, particularly, like, in places where there seemed to be a little more struggle, there is traces of this oil. It is like if you were to like touch it, I don't know if Camille does. It seems slick, and it coats the surface of like certain places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Camille does touch it. He is wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Uh.
Do you wanna roll Arcana?
Yep. I hate you, you horrible child. That is a +7.
Yay.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. So this is an oil that you know for a fact is specifically only used in transmutation and enchantment magic. Like it can be used as a spell component, basically. Like it's a material it's a materials casting component.
Don't like that.
Hate that.
Hate that, yeah. But yeah, he is definitely making note of that. Yeah. Yeah, he does not like that at all. No, he is probably. Is there anything else?
Unless you're investigating any other specific area of the apartment, because you have Victrola's room, the main like living room area with like the little hallway that leads into it, and Triny's room in the bathroom. Those are the only areas.
Yeah, and so he just got done with Triny's room, right?
You got done with the main apartment. This is like as you were
Okay,
looking
he
through.
got done.
Yeah, as you were looking through it, you just caught all of this.
Yeah. He is gonna go investigate Triny's room because that does seem to have a lot of damage.
What's your passive investigation?
His passive would be 20.
Okay, this is not like this is me saying like the DC is far too low for you to ever fucking miss this. Like you literally can't if you rolled a 1. So you see Triny has a corkboard in his room. It has like he has a small desk, a chair, and a bed, like a really crappy bed. And on the corkboard, usually there would be like strings and pins strung together to form like connections. That usual thing that has fallen off, and you see a small square slit that would hide that would hide something in the wall. It is barely noticeable, but you just catch it and you pull away at it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Inside of this small slit, it is a small secret compartment inside of the wall. Is a safe. It is a closed safe.
Is it lockpickable?
No. This is one of those ones where you have to have the combination.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh.
He's probably gonna leave that for later then. Cause yeah, he doesn't have anything that can. He only has his thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you following up on the business card?
He is going to quickly look over Victrola's room first, just to be, because he is reasonably certain that whatever this was, it wasn't for her, but like.
There's minimal damage apart from a couple of things that
Okay.
have been thrown on the floor, like they were looking for something. There's nothing here.
Okay, he does relax at that, and then yeah, he's going to grab Vic's backpack and head off to the address on the business card.
Okay. Heading back. TOC Juniper.
Oh boy.
The
Hello.
night previously, it was like around it was getting super late into the night when you received this call. Basically from Victrola telling you, hey, something happened. I don't know what it is. I'm at Daffodil's. I don't know what to do. She didn't tell you many details because this is a kid who's stressed out. But you did definitely hear the distress on her, and so.
Okay, give me a minute.
Oh.
Oh.
Dog's going off and it's really annoying.
Understandable. Can you hear me, or are you taking care of it? I guess Babble's taking care of it.
Oh boy.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. How's everybody feeling?
Man,
Yeah.
things sure
Yeah.
are happening.
Yeah, Fletcher. How are you feeling?
What's happening?
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I am still
Man.
shaking.
It's all good. Fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, one last thing I'll give to Camille. You do notice that the window next to Chinese like couch and TV, it was blown inwards, like it was broken inwards. There's shattered glass on the floor.
All right, definitely. Yeah, definitely making a mental note of that.
Cursory glance.
Yeah.
You okay, Babble?
And
do we need to like are you gonna be okay? Technical difficulties, everyone. I am unsure as to what's happening, but we will get back to the game as soon as possible. I am sorry, everyone.
It happens. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, both the window and the door were blown inwards, right?
No. Triny's
Okay.
door was blown, like the door to his room was blown, like taken off its hinges, blown inward kind of way. The door itself was actually kind of left intact.
Okay.
But it was ajar.
Yeah, it was left ajar.
But it's not a jar, it's a door. Okay, I'll shut.
Are you okay,
Walk
Babble?
right into that one.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just family being idiots.
Okay. Did you
Got you.
Did you how much did you hear of what I was saying?
Absolutely nothing, to be entirely honest.
Okay. So after the Camille scene, we come back to Juniper and TOC. I had explained previously that basically the night before this morning, Victrola called you very worried. You could definitely hear on her face or hear her voice that she was worrying like a lot. She basically explained that something happened to Triny. She doesn't know what happened. She's at Daffodil's house. He didn't give you many details, particularly because this is a case who's in distress and over the phone. But whoever I don't know who picked up the phone, would have received this information. And,
It was not TOC.
It was not TOC.
Would have
Phones
been
are hard.
Juniper.
Yeah, it would have been Juniper.
To which case, probably loading up her pickup truck to go and see what's up. Cause,
Yeah.
excuse you, child.
So, arriving, like basically around this morning time. It was like late. It was super late into the night. We cut to the TV in Daffodil's main room. Let me lower the volume a little bit. 1 second. To the TV in Daffodil's main room, as we see a VHS tape beginning to be played. On the screen, we see Triny sitting in a bathroom in his apartment, looking ragged. His screen is cracked. He seems tired and hurt, and he's looking directly at the mirror. If you're watching this, then I'm really sorry. Victrola, I really hope you aren't the one who found this. I really hope that somebody came in and checked the house before you came in. I'm sorry. You didn't I didn't pick you up. There's a sound of someone landing far away on one of the metal fire escapes outside of the building. I don't have a lot of time. Get the hell out of here. But I got into something I shouldn't have. And Triny hits the back of his head, like in a pain expression that passes on his screen. I don't have a lot of time. I have to leave, okay? If you see this, don't follow me, okay? Try to find me. Don't do anything. And you see a single tear streaks down the screen. I love you, okay? Stay safe. And the video cuts with the sound of a window breaking, and the feed is cut. And this was the videotape that was found in memory tapes by Daffodil and Victrola, and which was probably being shown to TOC and Juniper as they came in.
God.
Okay.
I feel like I should make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh,
I was
That's
going to
okay.
ask the same thing for Juniper, cause
Yeah, it's
this
fun.
don't feel good.
It's fine. It's fine.
May I have disadvantage?
If you want to roll a disadvantage, I will not enforce it.
I feel like they should.
Juniper, going to do this because you already know why, Jade. You know why.
I'll give you this. While you do have advantage, You see Victrola is probably sitting by like on the table in Daffodil's like house. That is a fucking -1. We will get back to that in a moment.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Juniper,
Oh,
I love it.
no.
We
God
will
damn it.
we will get back to this roll in a moment. The both of you do see that Victrola is like still like her hands are shaking a little bit. She is sitting down at the table, doesn't want to see the tape again. Daffodil, how are you holding up seeing these two walk into your house, by the way?
I'm not sure. Like there's just a lot happening right now. Just like how do I word like oh shit, wait, did Author just die? Oh fuck.
No, it's fine.
Okay, they're back.
Welcome back, Author.
Sorry.
You're good. So,
Wait, what was the question again?
I was just gonna ask how Daffodil's holding up, because you saw the tape first. You had to go to sleep with this.
I don't think she slept very much.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it is at all helpful, Juniper did introduce herself and TOC and why they were there.
Victrola would have.
Daffodil already knows TOC. Never met Juniper before, but
Understandable. Have a nice.
have a nice.
Giant 7'8" puppy.
Yeah,
Of your
TOC is greeting Daffodil with a very firm hug.
I should definitely hug back. Just it's been a rough
Couple hours.
morning. Just
Rough couple
rough
hours.
couple hours.
Fantastic. But yeah, Howard,
She's probably
Howard
just
TOC
making herself.
Oh, making tea.
Sorry. Well, actually, no. She's probably making herself coffee because, again, not that much sleep.
Victrola is taking a cup. It's fine.
Oh no.
How are TOC and Juniper holding up after this?
I'll let Author go first.
Yeah, Arthur, go first.
TOC is weirdly, I think their first feeling is like this sort of horrible relief because they've felt something in the works for a while. Like that prey animal instinct has been like a thing for a while, and like finally they're in it. It's happening. It's happening. They're this much closer to punching something. And they have that emotion. They immediately feel bad for having any kind of positive emotion right now, and it all kind of spirals. I think they're just sort of in a little ball on the couch, just sort of vibrating with rage and God damn it, Triny. God damn it.
And
Daffodil hands you a cup of tea. She's just making drinks for everyone right now. Just, I think they all need it.
I'm sorry, I don't think they can take it right now.
I feel like
Okay,
I feel like
just
this probably
water.
I feel like this is no, I feel like Daffodil making tea is a good stress response. Like this is a stressful situation, and so even if nobody accepts it, just making a lot of tea is good as a stress reliever.
Yeah, maybe like also watering some of the plants. Just like,
Mm-hmm. Alright, Juniper. Babble?
Babble?
Sorry.
Babble.
Family decides every time that game time is when they want to be the noisiest.
You're so valid.
But anyways, that's a -1 for Juniper.
Mhm.
And I understand why. I don't know where she's probably sitting. It's probably good for this old lady to sit. She's in her 70s. She's
Yeah, she's
75. So she's just kind of sitting there with her arms, her hands kind of just in front of her. She's not looking at the screen and hasn't been for a bit. and just staring and crying with the most horrified look on her face. Silently.
Ooh. Okay.
May,
All right.
Mm.
What's up, Father?
may TOC roll a perception
Yeah, feel free.
to see if they can spot Juniper doing even worse than they are.
Yeah, feel free.
27.
That's a 20. Now, you spot.
You did this to my chicken, Jade.
Yeah, I did do this. You spot not only Juniper's stress reaction, but you notice that Daffodil's overwatering the plants. Victrola is absolutely shaking and like is actually looking straight at you,
Oh
like
god, that.
in a pleading face,
Where are they looking?
straight at you.
Oh boy, that
And-
snaps him out of it. It's all right. It like they have so many times in their life. They channel everything into being fucking mad because mad is productive. I think that I like to think that they and Juniper are sitting side by side, so they hop up on her shoulder and just fluff themselves up. Hey, they're here now. Look at them.
I thought you were talking to Victrola. I'm sorry.
No.
No, it's they're going from closest to farthest.
Okay. You might want to roll like persuasion.
Oh
Puppy
boy.
Grandma no longer has a mouth. It went poof. That's how
I
stressed she is.
I am gonna say you roll this with advantage because you guys know each other like extremely well.
Listen, they're gay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
And thank fucking God, too. That's a 6. That's a 15.
Hell yeah.
Good.
You have Puppy Grandma's attention. She's looking now.
Hmm.
Still crying, very much so. But she is looking at you.
I think that they raise their arms or their little wings to design and hesitate. And they sign, our kids need us.
Oh fuck. Okay.
That's
Shit.
Yeah, that's a good fucking response. Ooh.
Ah, okay. I need to. What are you gonna do, babe? Are you gonna respond with normally or with Angie? Are you gonna be? Are you gonna do the thing that your family does? You're gonna do the thing that your family does. I mean, I guess that this is a good time as any, and that was the thing. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. You see her eyes kind of change shape, so to speak. I don't have a photo of her with this kind of expression, but I am going to give a photo of someone else who has a similar expression that looks kind of like her.
Oh, I
boy.
can only guess whom. Go ahead.
Suffer heart emoji.
I did this.
You did do this, you motherfucker. Whom I
Suffer
love.
the consequences.
Suffer the consequences. The consequences of your action. If it'll load. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna do the other one. Because the one with the glowy eyes. This is not Marzi safe. So it's spoiled.
Ooh.
Ah. Good, that's exactly who I thought.
Her eyes
Nice,
basically
nice,
turn
nice,
into
nice.
something similar to that. You didn't think that was really possible, probably. But there it is. And now she's got really big snaggle teeth as well.
Oh
Her
boy,
first
directed at POC?
Not necessarily. She is still looking at TOC as she's getting this kind of angry, but it's not directed at TOC.
They study her carefully, and they, like, without disturbing her expression, they run their beak over her cheek, like in not quite in their usual preening, a little bit something else. But they seem satisfied with that result.
Whatever gets us up.
There's a twitch of the corner of her mouth because it's in a scowl now. But it switches into like just a normal frown for a moment. She hates this, but TOC is right.
Daffodil. I believe there is a bell at the entrance of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Camille, how are you approaching the shop? Are you just walking in? It is the morning. I don't. If they, it's probably locked. If I had to guess, after TOC and Juniper got in.
Yeah, probably like has a little closed symbol on it, or not symbol, but sign. Like the signs flip to closed.
Yeah. So Camille.
Yeah. If that's the case, he's just gonna... He's probably just gonna straight up knock. Give that a go first.
Okay. From downstairs, the four of us, because Victrola's in here too, hear a knock.
I'll get it. And Daffodil starts just walking towards the door to downstairs.
Wait.
She stops.
That could be literally anyone.
Just gonna walk away from the stairs and look out the window instead, because there are windows in this building.
Okay. Camille, do you have a passive fucking perception of what?
His passive perception is 20.
Disgusting.
I am going to probably say then that you do notice, unless you're doing this stealthily, Daffodil.
Should probably try to do it stealthily, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you can probably do it with advantage because, like, you are in a window high up, and he is 2'8".
Yeah.
Alright.
God, you're so
God.
fucking tiny. That is a 29.
Wow.
You do not. Yeah, you do this stealthily. You manage to catch like a full like glimpse in a toony manner. I'll say. You just open the window, look down, like Camille picked up a coin or something, not noticing, and then like you see Camille, like you guys don't know each other, but you know you see a
Daffodil
child.
sees a 6-year-old.
Yeah, you see a child.
You see,
Behold, a child.
yeah, a very, very small child.
A
You
child.
also probably see that he has Victrola's backpack.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
He did take
I
the
don't know if
backpack.
Daffodil's seen the backpack before, though.
you have.
I mean,
because
maybe,
when you
probably,
went
yeah.
during memory tapes, you guys passed it, and I'll say you recognize it.
And Daffodil's gonna look to Victrola and ask, hey, do you... Here, can you come over here for a bit?
Yeah. And she just walks over, leans out the window, and looks down at Camille. And just a moment that she sees you, expresses Camille, and runs down. And you hear this,
Oh,
Camille.
baby. That he does. So he notices that, and he is going to... Oh no. He was gonna try and act natural, but well, his modifier can only do so much.
What are you trying to do by acting natural? Like you don't know what's going on? Like you didn't just grab her backpack and means you would probably put two and two together that you saw what happened?
Mostly he's trying to act a lot less freaked out than he is.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because Victrola is probably pretty freaked out, and the last thing she needs is to deal with another freaked out child.
No, that's fine.
Unfortunately, that is the 12.
Daffodil, you're following Victrola downwards, I'm guessing?
Yeah, probably with the keys.
The other two, TLC and Juniper, you guys do hear Victrola claim this and then immediately run downwards. And TLC, I'm gonna say this: you have heard Victrola talk about Camille before.
Okay, so they puff up less. They look less ready to attack something, but they will follow because they've lost one con.
Yeah.
Juniper, upon seeing Victrola start rushing down, she's like, "Hold on, just a minute!" And she is rushing her way after her.
Cool.
Because, no, small child is not going to leave the building without an adult.
This is valid. I will say
Adult
that Victrola,
that she knows.
Yeah,
And that,
I will
unfortunately, she does not know Daffodil.
That's valid.
Victrola did get a little head start because she just immediately started running downstairs, and so I'm guessing the moment like this is one of those that you can open from inside, right, Daffodil? Or do you need the key?
Yeah, probably. Like, well, I mean, like it probably has like two of those locks, like one for the handle, which can be opened from the inside, and the other. Actually, now I think about it, they can probably both be opened on the inside. Now I think about it, so yeah.
Dope. Because Victrola is
Just like you have
opening
to
them.
unlock the first one first
Yeah.
before you can even open the door.
Victrola is opening them, and hey Camille, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I
What'd you
will
roll?
also mention TOC has a 40-foot move speed.
Oh, then you keep up with Victrola, but you see the moment she opens the door, she just tackles Camille
Oh.
Baby.
in a hug.
I do sit here in Juniper's, like...
Yeah, Camille lets out a startled little noise that is not a squeak, but also not a squeak.
And immediately upon seeing you, she's just like, "Oh, I'm so glad I see you. That's okay. So much happened in the camp, and and Victrola, you see, has definitely been crying, like for a while.
Man.
What's everybody else doing?
TOC is going to pick up the children. Like, both of them just sort of, like, set them up right. Like, it's sort of like, you know how hens do with chicks?
Yes.
That, like, they're just sort of getting shuffled both under a wing and inside.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Juniper, when she finally gets down there, is also ushering everybody inside and trying to look to make sure that nobody's following, because, what the fuck?
Roll a perception check.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
I'm
Can I roll perception too? Because I think Daffodil was gonna go like lock the door, like after looking as well.
Sure, but either
Oh,
one of you
dear.
roll with advantage, or both of you roll with your modifiers.
Can I see? Can I have Camille roll, because he probably
no.
would have checked somewhere along the way
Either
to
of
see
them.
who was being followed.
I will also let you roll. Your rolling side is
Yes,
differently. You're
please.
rolling while you were rolling while you were walking on your way here. So this is a different
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, right now, he was definitely aware while he was walking. Right now, he's more focused on the fact that there's a distressed child clinging to him. He's probably kind of awkwardly hugging back and patting her right now. That is
24.
a 24.
You don't see anything. There doesn't seem to be anything.
I hate that.
Mm.
Look, I've
I
always
hate
wanted
that.
to use
I
that
don't
line.
dress like that.
Look, you can confidently
trust like
say that they are not being followed. How about that? Is that better?
Yeah.
I don't
Slightly,
trust
yes.
like that.
Jade, we know you too well for you to reassure us.
Mm.
I mean,
Uh,
after playing D&D as long as I have at this point, I just learned you don't trust like that. I don't trust like that.
Fine, don't worry about it.
Don't trust like
Okay,
that.
so everybody's being ushered inside. There's a small little bit of an introduction as Victrola says, like, this is Camille, their good friend. And you have my backpack?
yeah, I went to visit and he kind of does a little grimace like, I saw what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot has happened.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. Actually, roll a medicine check. You're gonna look her over. Because this is technically happening a day after the final day of camp.
That is only a 12.
D12. I'll give you this. She has a couple of cuts, like scrapes and like a couple of scrapes, but like she was just at camp. It is just as likely that something like she fell over at one point and just had a small scrape. There isn't any noticeable damage that you can tell would be weird for a child to have.
Yeah.
None of you, by the way, are aware of the final day. Like,
Nope.
Victrola has
No,
not
I had a
spoken
feeling.
about it.
Did not think so.
Yeah,
Juniper knows nothing about anything,
just-
honestly.
Just stating that now. So.
TFC will get
Yeah.
around to this.
Also, I would ask you to roll perception, but I look at the mods, I'll just give you this. Camille, though he's very obviously focused on Victrola right now, he is not putting his back to any of you.
Ooh,
I mean-
okay.
TFC also has a passive of 20.
You know, that is fair. TSC, you absolutely noticed that.
Mm,
You,
Noted.
Yeah, you also probably notice that every so often his eyes do kind of glance over to the lot of you.
Victrola would introduce you, by the way, as, like, you know, Daffodil, owner of the flower shop. She's friends with Triny, and the first, she's the closest, she's the closest one that I thought of when I came here, and TOC and
She just waves.
Juniper, the family.
Juniper's not really looking at anybody at the moment because she knows how she looks right now. She knows that she looks pretty scary.
Yeah. Camille kind of slowly nods at that. And he does relax a little bit. Before he turns back to Victrola, like, so, what happened? Are you okay to talk about it?
It's better to show you. And with this, I feel like we should cut to upstairs and to Camille watching the tape.
Oh boy.
Yeah, catching you up to that.
Oh, that's a fun time.
Could TFC lead Victrola herself out of the room so that she doesn't have to see this a third goddamn time?
Yep, please do.
Yeah, they take her into like a spare bedroom or something and just sort of hold her.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I make a con check for Puppy Grandma, do you?
What's it for?
Because when she gets really stressed, she tends to not feel well.
Yeah, okay. Feel free.
Is anyone else leaving, or are they gonna stay in the room with this child and the tape?
I think Daffodil might stay in the room, though probably not look at the TV. Just kind of be there in case, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. How's Juniper doing with that?
14.
She's alright.
Yeah.
She's alright.
Okay.
Nothing is acting up that wouldn't be normally.
Alright.
It's not the worst.
Yeah, and I rolled a whiz save for Camille, and that actually tracks.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this kid, he regularly, he's unfortunately seen worse. The fact that Triny might be alive is in fact better than most of the cases he deals with.
Man.
Yeah, so if the two of you who are in the room with him can probably notice, I'll just give it to you because it's pretty obvious that this child is nowhere near as freaked out by that as he should be.
A concern.
I mean, Camille isn't the first detective that Juniper's interacted with.
Yeah.
So, the tape is watched. Victrola eventually comes back into the room with TOC. TOC, by the way, while you pulled away Victrola, she was hugging the entire time.
Yeah, they
Aw.
they basically just they hold her tighter than they have ever held her before, and just let her bury her radio under their wing, and just this poor fucking kid.
Yep. Fine.
They are going to coddle her as much as she will let them.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. School is chill. But with everybody out into the main living area, and most of you caught up, what do you want to do?
Camille, as the latecomer here, is probably just going to straight out ask, so do we have any leads?
Nothing on the other tapes. We checked. These are Chinese tapes, the ones that he usually, when they're unlabeled, they're supposed to be ready. He's supposed to watch them and then label them, and they were left unlabeled, and that's all I could find in his room. Most of the tapes, I think, were left intact. I couldn't really check them. I just walked in and I thought, grab these because these would be the latest ones made. And she's trying to think of everything.
Yeah. If she will allow it, Camille will kind of try and give her a comforting pat on the shoulder.
Oh, she'll allow it. She's taking any comfort she can get.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give. This is a very high stress situation, and you've seen people under high stress before. Camille, I want you to. Can you roll a insight check on Victrola?
Yep. Yeah, oh.
It's fucking 28. This is obviously a high stress situation, even for a fucking child. A lot has happened, but Victrola seems like the most tired out of everyone here, and that's all I'll give for the final, for anything for final day. You can ask her questions later.
Yeah, he is gonna make a mental note of that, but unfortunately, he does have priorities.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna nod at that and turn to everyone else well, I tried looking over the scene myself earlier. He does a little sympathetic wince because, boy, there was a lot of damage there.
Mm-hmm.
And he is gonna, repeat what he found out, about the goo and everything, and how he found and how he even found the flower shop in the first place, because that might have freaked people out if Cause hey, random child, how does he know Victrola's here? Yeah, so he relays all of that information to the others.
Okay. What about the rest of you? Do you
We
speak?
shouldn't stay here.
That's a good question. Do you tell them about the safe and the warrior you found?
Yeah, he does. He is not leaving out any information because honestly, these people know the current state of the Tan family better than he does.
Okay, good. So just wanted to clarify. Um, keep going, Arthur. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
KFC is going to say that we should change locations. If there was anything in that apartment to lead anyone here, then we need to switch. They're holding their notepad like they sort of absent, like they were going to show folks, but they got distracted by listening to Camille.
No.
Um, I think they do remember, and they show Camille the symbol that they uh copied off of Triny's work shit in Killing Time We Don't Have.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh boy.
So just to post the symbol, because I do have a picture of it. Um.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Let me grab that. Real quick.
Oh
Terrifying.
boy.
And they will give like a rough outline, like Triny was deep in something. We had a falling out over it. He would have been vulnerable when they came. He was taking risks that he wouldn't have normally.
So that is the symbol. I'm going to say it right now. The only person that can roll to investigate the symbol is Juniper.
Absolutely gonna do that. What do you want me to roll?
Arcana or Oh no, wait. It's Arcana investigation will not work for this. You have to roll history.
She has a +8 to that history, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch!
It is not high enough.
Fuck!
No.
The DC was higher. You do not
Oh,
recognize the symbol.
Man,
God
alive.
damn it.
It was one of the.
And if it has anything to do with
Actually, here I'll give you this.
anything,
I'll give you this. You feel like you've seen this before, but you have no idea what the fuck you've seen. You know it's not connected to your family, if that is what is worrying you the most. Nor is it a nautical symbol that you would be aware of, but you have no idea what it is.
she's squinting at it. But yeah, no, she got jack shit. She got shit nor dick.
It was a high DC.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Camille does pull out his notebook, and he kind of flips the pages and copies a sketch of the symbol down, though it is quite obvious he doesn't recognize it either.
Mhm.
But hey, might as well have more of those to reference.
Okay.
Yeah, Juniper is also doing the same. Roll d10s to see if she can get out her sketchbook.
Everybody's sketching this down. Oh, BRB for 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's wait a second for Petals. How you feeling so far?
Well,
Oh boy.
Camille's actually doing just fine because, okay, yes, this is a missing persons case, but there is a chance that Triny is alive, which is usually better. Fletch, on the other hand, I'm man.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
We went over the symbol. Not a high enough roll to investigate it, and both Juniper and Camille pulled out their notepads to write it down on theirs to make note of it. But
Um,
yeah.
if Victrola will allow, Juniper will pick her up and set her in her lap.
Oh, she lets you. She's hugging into you. Victrola, by the way,
Yeah.
would also
Hold the
not
child.
recognize the symbol.
She will just hold the child. Hold this child. Baby. Big grandma puppy, very fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Full
So-
of warmth.
Where are you headed to next? I will remind you there is still the safe that Camille found earlier. And TOC did mention moving away from this location just because safety, which is a general good idea.
I do have a question.
Yes.
When was the last time that Juniper and Triny spoke to each other?
This probably before the summer. This is at the very tail end of it.
God, okay, that's a while. That hurts. That hurts.
I will say, she would have heard what happened in Killing Time We Don't Have as soon as they got back. Like, they would have come through the door swearing about it. So that part at least is.
You know the state of Chinese self right before right before the sun. Oh, bye.
Welcome back.
You all right?
Where did I leave off?
You chicken swearing into the coming in swearing.
Yeah, they would have walked through the door just being like, that freaking kid, like, just a tiny ball of parental worry. But they would have been like, okay, this might break bad. And please be aware this might break bad.
Alright. Okay. I mean, on one hand, it hurts to admit, but she'd probably assume that her place is the safest because there's less ties to it.
Oh my god. Sorry. I don't know if that came over my microphone.
What came over?
There's less ties.
We didn't hear it. Okay. Babble?
It hurts for her to admit, but Juniper kind of thinks that her place might be the safest place, at least for Victrola, because there's less ties.
Okay. So we're heading over to Juniper's apartment?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
To load everybody into their pickup.
Yeah.
Alright, well, firstly...
Gonna
sorry.
ask if anyone might happen to know how to open the safe, because there is a possibility there's something useful in there.
I can break it.
If the metal's locked, or if the metal, if the lock, English, if the metal of the lock is meltable.
I should have some tools when we get to my apartment. I would rather us get to a safer place first before we start fiddling with something like that. We don't know what's in it, and we also don't know if anyone.
I feel like it must be stated that I feel like it must be stated that Camille did leave the safe behind at Triny's apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has a strength of -3. He's not gonna take a safe out of the wall and carry it here.
Fuck. Alright.
It is physically
damn it.
impossible to him. That safe is probably heavier than he is.
No
I think
worries.
TOC will be like, we can go over and see what's what. If nothing else, I can wrench it out of the wall.
Perfect. Daffodil, how are you holding up?
Well, guess she's probably gonna stay quiet for most of this, but like after mentioning they're gonna leave, she'll probably go to her room to fetch her familiar to bring with them, Mr. Plops the Frog, whom I've not actually properly like used in a game, and I'll do it in this game. I fucking swear.
Yes.
Or in this series of games, sometime
All right.
eventually.
So, so from what I'm hearing, the plan is to go drop off the kids, go and rip out the safe, and then bring it back to Juniper's.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you already know how like the locks and shit on Juniper's place work.
Also,
The insane amount of locks that are on that place.
It's like that, the sequence in Get Smart.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she didn't fuck around with locks at all.
Is Daffodil being left with the kids, or are the kids just? Are you guys taking Daffodil as well?
That's dependent on whether or not Daffodil wants to go with.
Daffodil will probably come with.
Okay.
Admittedly, Juniper would prefer one adult stay, but
Yeah, she's
also,
I feel like if you wanted to go, Victrola would say, "I'll be fine with Camille." I can.
Oh, I forgot Binky will be there with the kids. Which, while Binky is basically
Baby.
a 2-year-old child, Binky is also built to destroy.
Yeah.
So
It's all good.
Yeah. I will say Camille does seem to hesitate at first, but like if you're coming back, then yeah, he will stay behind and help
He is absolutely-
Victrola.
Okay.
Actually, no,
Fully
maybe.
back.
Here, wait, sorry. You
No,
go
go
first.
ahead, Go ahead, Petals.
Okay, just to make sure that they can at least keep an eye on them, like just in case if anything happens, Daffodil will probably leave Mr. Plops with them. 'Cause
Perfect.
Familiar is very useful.
Actually, this lets you, since it's a familiar, you can actually look through its eyes. Meaning you
Exactly.
you can keep an eye on the kids while from far away. Okay.
Baby squad.
Baby squad.
Baby squad.
Baby squad and one frog.
Listen, this puppy beats ass.
So we're splitting the party.
God.
Fine. So, going on with adult team first. You guys are heading over to to the Ton family apartment. Some things of note without any rules because this is just you guys are just investigating the whole thing before you rip out the thing. Like, are you guys looking over, or are you guys just going in for the safe and getting out of there?
I'll look it over. Also, again, passive perception of 20.
We'll remember that. A lot of these require actual investigation checks just because you are actively looking them over. So, just letting you know.
That's less good.
So, just for the notable things, if you're looking at up and down and all around, are you also going up to the roof?
I think probably if they see the window, then yes.
Okay. So, couple of things. Windows have been broken inward. Obviously, I've stated this before. The fire escape outside. When you land on it, produces the same sound as you heard previously in the video, but from up close. Triny's door was broken down. I've stated that before, and some of the furniture was broken in the struggle. And lastly, you see on the roof, the thing that you notice the most is anime scuff.
Oh, god damn it.
As if somebody had powered up here. Like the traces of like a hole, like that have just had a crack run them through the ground. That kind.
They just look at it like, god damn it. God damn it. They know about, Garbok, right?
I'll say this: you definitely have heard Triny mention of Garbok, Triny's nemesis, and he puts that in biggest fucking quotation marks that he can.
God, it's that, like, I remember though because when they were fighting, he did mention like, "Who's gonna come after me, Garbok?"
Yeah.
And they just, oh, that doesn't sit right. That doesn't sit right at all. God, they hate that so much. They despise that. Oh boy.
Okay. But apart from that, that is Yep. Nope. You guys are already that. Apart from the safe, that is everything you guys are able to notice of this place. Oh, actually, TLC. There's one last thing that you notice.
Yes.
The coffee machine is gone.
Of course it is.
Oh, and so is Triny's VHS machine, the one that he uses to make VHSs.
That also, yeah.
Can we make rolls to see
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, please. This is just like I wasn't letting you roll specifically because all of this information that I'm giving you is noticeable to the naked eye. TLC has been here far enough times to notice to notice the coffee machine and its absence being weird. And so have you been inside of Chinese room, so TLC and Babble or Juniper.
Jesus.
The both of you, again, also notice the indentation on the
Smart.
wall, like
Smart brain.
the little slit, like the little slits, that where like the wall comes off, like it's almost not noticeable. But with those rolls, you guys manage to put away and find where the safe is. You also notice the oil that Camille spoke about. It coats a lot of the surface of this place, particularly most of the broken furniture.
Don't
Wonderful.
touch it. Do not touch it. Please do not eat that.
I think I can assume what that is. I know. Don't worry. I got it. I understand.
No, Juniper, there on the roof. Did you see? There were scorch marks, like from one of those
Giblin.
very particular cartoons.
Very particular tunes leave these scuff marks.
But Triny always spoke of that individual as though they were harmless. So either something changed, or I don't know. I don't like that slime at all.
But apart from the safe, there's oh, sorry.
TOC, you do know that sometimes even those closest to you are.
Hello, Babble?
You got cut out, buddy.
I know. I'm thinking.
Oh,
Sorry, hon.
No, you're good. I don't have the words properly, but I got it. This isn't my first encounter with someone trying another person.
I know. I'm sorry. I am on the edge. I don't mean to be. We should be focusing. I'm sorry. Let's go.
you guys, with your easy strength, because both of you are like TOC's fucking strong, managed to pull the fucking safe out of the wall.
So is Juniper.
Yeah, both
Wait,
of you are
was that a
fucking strong.
perception roll or a strength check?
For the apartment. For
Yeah,
the apartment, that was
second roll earlier.
that was an investigation roll.
Oh, okay, so I used the wrong modifier then. But either way, it
it's
was
a
low
2, yeah.
anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
But Daffodil, are you doing anything in particular? Looking throughout the apartment. Anything you want to grab?
She roll. Okay, if you were using the correct modifier of this, that would have been a 4. So I think she's just kind of, she's like not like I guess she's not entirely there right now, just kind of in her head at the moment, just say just kind of yeah, she's kind of she's a word. How do I word this right? She's like
She's processing emotions.
Oh no. I mean
No.
yes, but also like remembering things. Just kind of thinking back, looking a little back at things.
Looking back at memories that you said like of time, like here, sharing a coffee together. Those little moments.
Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking, but some of those, but also a little farther back than that. But that's a plot point for a different
Fantastic,
game.
lovely. So with the save, God, I hate that sentence. Packed up and loaded onto the pickup truck and heading back to Juniper's place. Camille, is there anything you wanted to say to Victrola or Binky while you're here? Are you doing anything in particular?
Yeah, Camille's actually he does look over Pinky because that is a robot baby dog.
That's 3 things.
That is 3 whole things. But like
sure
he kind of does put that aside after a moment because there are more pressing things right now. And kind of just
don't worry about it.
He kind of just turns to Victrola like, I know the others have probably said the same thing to you, but if there's anything you want to talk about, or if you just need to vent, I'm here for you, okay? We'll get him back.
Yeah, well, we'll get him back. We have to, right? We have to.
You will.
Binky is going to go over and into the bedroom and drag behind her as she's coming out the biggest, heaviest blanket that Juniper has, which if it can keep her down on the bed, then it can keep these guys flopped over.
Love a weighted blanket.
Hell yeah.
This
is heavy enough for Juniper. So
yeah, if you get that over Camille, he's gonna be trapped.
Gone.
He's
Fucking
dropping it on both of them.
Amazing.
Cage. Also, the frog is just staring at you both. Just
fantastic.
Yeah.
Binky just like suckles on her Binky in response, and she looks at the fucking frog, and then just like, okay.
Yeah, Camille
Also, by the way,
kind of yelp.
Its face has not changed since like the image I posted of the frog. Its expression is just that all the time.
Oh, wonderful! I love him so much. Camille does let out a yelp as the blanket is tossed over them, and presumably he's flattened.
I feel like we're on a couch probably. So you just get brought down. I like the idea of the Victrola that doesn't get flattened, and it's just like, what's wrong?
Feels fucking dead.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Can Binky roll a insight on both of them?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can also roll investigation for Camille, because there is something...
That's a nat fucking 20, motherfucker!
Yeah, okay! Yeah, you can also roll investigation, because there is something funky with Camille that you can see if you look at him hard enough.
Where's your investigation, babe? Oh, okay. I forget that I made this puppy very smart.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So, fun fact about Camille, he is not actually full toon. He is wearing a hat of disguise to appear as full toon. But yeah, you see right through that, and he is actually only half toon, and half real kind.
I mean, Binky is filing this away, and you can see it kind of processing in Binky's robot eyes. The information just kind of like going through.
This is for
Yeah,
later.
with your insight, you can kind of see Camille just sweating as you stare at him.
It's fine, I school this
But Binky can't speak. For one thing, it doesn't seem to really do anything with this information. Other than like reach her arm over and it kind of extends. She's a Warforged, but she's a toon Warforged because she was made by a toon, and fuck you.
Yeah.
That's just how it works, it's fine.
And
That is how it
grabs
works.
the hat and then flops it onto Camille's.
What does he flop? What does she flop it onto?
Camille's head. So that way it's like, if it had fallen off, it's back on.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Baby.
How are they both doing, by the way? Because that was a nat 20 inside.
Yeah, with the nat 20, you can definitely tell Victrola is wondering that, like, there is a. First of all, both of you can tell this, just because Victrola is not very good at hiding it right now. Just the fact that Victrola is thinking about saying something and doesn't know how to say it, and like it's not holding it back. It's just more like, how the fuck do I say this? How the fuck do I say this? How the fuck do I say this?
You just say it. Be blunt.
My magic changed? Okay, that's a. How do I. Okay, that's. Something happened. This is more important, so we don't really need to talk about it right now. But. I'm no longer a warlock of whatever I was before. I'm guessing that's to decide, Petals, whether you're watching right now or not.
Yeah,
Okay.
it rolled to no, so it was just the frog.
Okay. Just making sure of that. Please tell me when before you roll next time.
Yeah, oh sorry.
You're good. But yes, Camille and Victoria keeps going like, I have a different pack now. Somebody much healthier and better, and it's the rat cut. I don't know if you know her. She's really nice. She's the mom of one of my friends.
Camille kind of just blinks at that and like struggles against the blanket for a moment before there's an audible pop as his arms release to give Victrola another pat. Like, I'm glad that you have someone healthier now. We can talk about it later if you want to.
Yes. Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
there's sure a lot of implications to that.
Later is better. Later is a lot better. Later is better than now. Yes. I'm gonna go make some food. I haven't had breakfast. I'm gonna go make some food. I hope Juniper's okay with that.
Binky stops, with like stretching her arm and like poking Victrola's nose very gentle, and then toddles off towards the kitchen. And
Roll survival
goes
for the
into
dog.
fridge.
Roll-
Oh, wonderful.
That's how we
Babble.
cook, baby. That's how I roll cooking.
Wait, she's not cooking.
Oh, what is? Oh, never mind then.
She's going into the fridge and getting leftovers.
Oh, thank God. Yes,
Babble,
author, what were
can
you
we
saying?
say?
Hmm?
Babble, can we say that there has been incidents in the past where Vinky has been like, "I'll be like Mama. I'm gonna make some food," and TOC is like, "Don't be like Mama. Don't be like
Yes,
Mama."
absolutely. Yes.
Oh, that's very cute. Okay. Just to keep this moving along, though. With that,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will say with the insight from earlier, for Camille, he's actually doing just fine. Well, he's kind of acting pretty obviously not much like a 6-year-old right now. He's kind of in full detective mode. But as for the events, he seems to have kind of just taken all of that and put it to the back burner while he works on the case because those feelings aren't productive. That's not gonna help Triny.
yeah.
Being a detective is.
Binky's filing that away for later.
It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. Don't worry. Anyways.
He's
Oh.
just a professional little 6-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
No secrets. No secrets here, everybody. But with that, Daffodil, TOC, and Juniper all arrive with the save on hand. Are you doing this in your workshop or just in the middle of the apartment?
Honestly, she would prefer her workshop. The apartment is super small, and with that many people in there, it would be very difficult to work.
Okay. So, placing down the save on the workshop. How do you guys want to get this thing open?
At some point during the walk or the drive back, TOC has pulled out their pitchfork.
Oh my god.
Very, very cool.
They're not quite there yet. However, blunt force is the answer. They choose violence.
Let's see.
I mean, on one hand, normally Juniper would rather there not be weapons that are pointy out and about while she's driving, because this is an old pickup truck and they jitter. On the other hand, she's a good driver, it'll be fine.
I love the idea that like, Daffodil is riding in the back of the truck. This is I don't know if this is a 2-seater, and it's just like this is the first time you've met these two. Triny has, or at least you've met Juniper. Triny has definitely spoken of Juniper, and you've met TOC before, but this is definitely not. This is the first time you've ever seen TOC like this, probably.
Yeah, probably.
This probably isn't a good look for Juniper.
I don't think it's a good look for anyone right now.
I mean, this is the first time that she's ever seen Juniper, and like, already doesn't really look like Juniper. It looks more like somebody else.
Yeah, we don't wear.
I will say, I believe that they did gush about Juniper to Daffodil.
There you go.
So
Daffodil knows.
I don't know if that's a good impression or not, but take that as you will. This is the chicken's beloved.
Daffodil, just put it aside for now. This is a stressful situation. She can judge after.
Okay. So
Oh god.
the save is in front of the 5 of us, or the 5 of you plus Vic. I don't know how to describe it when I'm also playing a character because I'm technically a player here, but I know the whole thing. So Victrola is just here. She's moral support. There's a save in front of the 4 of you. How are you guys gonna open this?
TOC signs, I vote violence.
I'm pretty mad. So I kind of want to do violence. Where's my weapon?
Yeah, violence sounds about good right now.
This is the wrong one. Okay, all she has is a gun. Alright.
I mean, it might be
Okay.
easier to get it open if one of us uses like a weapon, and I can just like I can heat up the lock enough to make it more like malleable.
Okay, I have an idea.
I mean, I guess I could
I'll
also
throw
just
it on the
blow up,
ground.
but I don't think that'd be a good idea.
It might be
I'll throw
fragile.
it on the ground. God damn it.
Okay, you throw it on
Okay.
the ground. There's now a dent on your floor.
No! She didn't throw it on the ground. She was explaining what she wanted to do
Okay.
to the others. Her idea was that she'll throw it on the ground, TOC will smack it, and Daffodil heat it. But no. They said no. Because it might be fragile.
Yeah, there's still stuff in
And
there.
shit, they're right.
Fletcher, by the way, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
I was just okay. My attention flipped for a moment, so I'm very sorry. Has Camille been freed from the blanket?
Yes. Everybody's
Okay.
downstairs. Everybody's downstairs at the workshop right now, looking over the safe. The three of them want to do string violence. What's Camille's vote?
He was kind of thinking about it for a moment, like, it might be. We can use extreme violence as the last resort, I think. I mean, this is the workshop. Surely there's something that can help.
I mean, I have, like, the safe gram thing that you use to open safes during a heist. Don't worry about why.
Oh, Juniper just goes out and reaches for one of those, like from behind a shelf.
Yeah!
Camille's gonna. No, he looks like he wants to ask a question, but then he's just not gonna think. He's not gonna think about that. He knows
She
too
just
many
gestures
thieves
at
in
her
his
whole
life.
shop. She just gestures
Yeah.
at her whole shop. She's a mechanic.
Yeah, it's fine. Camille, he's just known way too many thieves.
This is an interesting situation because I don't exactly have stats for these. So who has thieves tools?
Camille does.
Okay.
Daffodil's proficient in them, but she can't. I don't think she has any.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also probably argue that Tinker's tools could work, considering.
I'm just thinking. Okay. So whoever is operating this machine, because this is a machine that I'm guessing has to be operated. It is basically like a drill. Whoever wants to do it, you'll use whatever modifier you would usually use for your thieves tools. And let's say you add your strength, because this is more of a blunt force thing. Like this is your forcing your way through it. And how old is this tool, by the way, Juniper? This is a quick question.
I mean, it's Juniper. She takes pretty damn good care of all of her tools, and the ones that usually get too old to use, she replaces.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure because I don't know. I didn't know the state of this thing because it's probably not a tool that she uses often. But who's
It is
operating?
not, but she does routine maintenance.
Who's operating it?
Does anybody else want to operate it, or do people want Juniper to?
Camille's probably letting Juniper have a crack at it first.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't have proficiencies in thieves tools, then you're only adding your strength.
She does.
Okay.
Okay. Then roll strength, add your proficiency, basically.
Yeah, he might try and help. Okay. I hand you the help action.
Yeah, with the help action, you may roll with advantage.
God. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Jesus.
Quality of dice parser.
Yeah, like.
Oh
Camille
God.
That's almost a 20.
I'll say this because
let you try first, but
I'll say
he's gonna
this.
help.
Because there's also another way. Yeah. With the help action, just like at first you align the machine, you push the you press the button to turn it on, and it begins on drilling, and it is like it's been a while since I've used this. This thing is a little bit off center, and Camille with a keen, sharp eye notices and just like nudges it a little bit as it's going, and it just like begins breaking through, and a large enough hole to take out the items inside is made. So,
Nice.
there's a couple of things inside. If I may describe them real quick. So,
Yeah.
there is 2
uh,
letters. One of them holds the an official seal of the Ankle Kingdom. The other one just seems like a standard letter you would buy at a shop. Both of them seem pretty old. And there is a small journal and a key inside of the seal.
Well, it's time to open up some letters, I guess.
Yeah. Which one are you guys opening up first? Which one are you opening up first?
Maybe the journal?
Yeah.
That one seems like it has the most information in it, seeing it's a journal.
Grabbing the journal and looking at it, giving it a thorough look. It is a small journal. In the front of it, there are these words written in front. To my beloved Cassie. So for when you cannot record the words in my voice, you may still know the words in my heart. And flipping through it, it is a daily journal. Which you can see the first page says owner of Cassie Ton. Do you see? That's Triny's father.
Oh boy.
It was a gift. You can probably guess whom it was a gift for. Etched on each page on the corner is a small heart, and in each page is a different just for somebody. These are people who loved each other. But it is just a daily journal that keeps track of like need to buy milk today, need to make sure to go around to the store, stuff like that. Like just running through it. It is just basically the average day of Cassie Ton. It is old. The dates seem to be up from about 4 years ago. And everything seems pretty normal up until the last page, where nothing is written, and the same symbol you saw before is written there now, but there's one small change. Underneath it, you see this word written. One moment. I'm grabbing the image. Give me a second.
Ominous.
Can
Hmm.
Juniper roll history again?
I'm going to say yes, but the DC is going to be even higher than before. I'm gonna let you know this. I'm gonna let you know this right now because you're doing it again. There's another history check.
That's fine.
And it's only because you're doing it within your workshop, which, yeah, not gonna say anything else from that.
Okay.
The DC is higher.
It's 22.
I am sorry, that does not make it. The DC
God
previously previously was 20, and I increased it to 25 after the second roll. I am sorry.
God damn it.
3 off.
So that is everything you find within the journal.
Yeah. Camille's probably gonna go for the official looking letter next. He has probably climbed onto the table at this point because he is very small and he cannot see anything people are holding unless he is on the table.
Okay. So this is a letter that has both of these letters have already both been opened. So you see the Einquil seal has already been like torn through, and opening it. This is an official seal from like the Einquil. There's an official seal from the Einquil Kingdom, and it came from somewhere up above. It is unsigned. There's tear stains all over it. And it is a letter detailing that Cassie Ton and Canvas Ton have both passed. A pittance of compensation has been given to the family, and that is all it states.
Hmm.
Oh,
This is-
Juniper hates that.
This is the
Oh,
letter
boy.
that Triny received the day that he found out his parents died.
Mm,
I hate that. He's probably gonna hand that off to someone else because he. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I am.
Juniper is not going to touch that. She's already had too many of those in her hand.
He can take it.
You see, you take it. Read it over. The last letter, whoever is opening it, is another unsigned letter. The writing seems to be different. But this one is describing the sympathy for the death of Felmotan. That is all it says. It's just expressing sympathies. It's not the same handwriting. That is easily noticeable. But those are the two letters inside.
I don't trust like that. Can we roll insight on the letter?
Sure.
Please.
See how genuine that shit is? I
Yeah,
don't trust like that.
Not
Yeah.
That's a natural fucking 20.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
16, 9.
God damn it, Juniper!
Insight. No, that's one of her lowest. Oh boy. 18 though.
So there is genuine sadness at the death of Felmotan. Perhaps if you want me to go a little bit over, this is somebody who definitely must have been not there during the death, but as much as they had details. A lot of the death of Felmotan in of itself was a little bit obscured just because and Hex is here, so please correct me if I get anything wrong. The company that the place that Filmo worked for was Vulpine Studios, and the details were only left and known to the family. Nobody else was supposed to know, basically, if I would guess. Yep. Okay. Perfect. So they were only the family was told. This is somebody who was definitely close to the family. That's what you can get TOC with the natural 20.
It's unsigned.
It is unsigned.
Strange.
Lastly,
With a nat. Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
with a nat 20 to insight, can they discern anything more about the identity of?
This was somebody
Whoever
who
wrote
was.
it.
This is someone who was close to Filmo. That
Would
is
anyone recognize handwriting?
the handwriting is not recognizable to any of you. I am that not even Victrola, who would have looked at both of these letters. Victrola has seen the first. She would have told you she has seen the other letter before. Triny showed it to her. It is not fair that she did not see that. The other one is unknown to her. What Victrola does say is that she is familiar with the key inside the safe. That is the key to their old family home.
Well,
I guess.
sorry, you go.
No, you go.
Well, we have a note that says home, and we have a key. I know I'm not the detective in the room, but seems like one of many next steps to take.
Annie and I
Yeah.
haven't been back there in years.
Camille,
How far away is it?
Outskirts of Toontown. It's actually on the higher end, although that place is the entire neighborhood is kind of gone down in a while. Most of the houses there are no longer really upkept, and it's been a while since I've been there.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed anything about the area in which I live. And she gestures outside. It's a really shitty side of Toontown.
Then I'd probably say, compared to Juniper's apartment, it's probably a relative 20-minute drive. Camille, you were gonna say something?
Yeah.
It question to the DM.
Yes.
What role would it be to? Because TUC has been to Filmoton's grave site. Could they discern whether or not there are any clues there?
That was a long time ago. Like, I know, like, not like you were there during Into the Graveyard, but like, apart from a couple of flowers that maybe were probably left there by Triny or Victrola, there is nothing like nothing seem out of the ordinary. It's just a normal grave site.
Okay, there wasn't like any symbols carved around. There wasn't, people talking loudly like, "Boy, what a weird death that was."
Here, it's a fucking like it's a like I can actually pull up the grave, like if you want me to read you the exact what it said exactly on the name on the grave, because there was nobody there during that time.
I'm mostly I'm yanking your chain a little bit. I don't think TOC would remember that well. You can read it if you want, but not on my account.
Yeah, I'll say this on Filmoton's grave read great cameraman, even greater grandfather.
Oh,
Like that is an actual note that I made during that game, so I'm pulling that back.
nice.
Daffodil, do you have anything you want to say?
I guess it would be the. I guess the only lead we really have is to go to the house. Right?
It's
Sorry, it's-
definitely the best we have.
Since it's going back to a place that nobody seems to have been in that would be familiar to the place, I recommend we at least grab anything that we need first, in case something happens.
I'm guessing Daffodil probably did that before coming here.
Yeah. I think. Probably.
Any weapons,
if you
any
remember to do
supplies.
that.
I should be good. I'm always ready for something to happen.
Concerning,
Sounds
but
healthy.
understandable.
He kind of just gives a little shrug because, yeah, like I said, this kid is a detective and kind of has a tendency to, stumble into these sorts of things.
Actually, hey Fletch. Sorry,
Yeah.
one question. Would
Yeah.
during a FPS with the professor, they did hear about a small, I believe, half-toon detective named Camille. Not that Camille is a half-toon, obviously. Just look at him.
I mean,
but
you can
could they
roll
make some?
investigation.
I'd say that's
Ugh,
actually a history just to remember and make the connection.
Yeah.
They're the same modifier.
Okay, just letting you know.
14.
Yeah, you would definitely have, this is definitely sounding familiar to you. Everything but the half-tune note lines up.
Yeah,
But you can roll, investigation with advantage. If that is
Oh,
okay
what?
with Jade.
Yeah,
Jade?
yeah. Well, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, you definitely beat the DC. Yeah, you can see through the disguise. Now it's all clicking together. This is the same kid.
It's for what it's worth, Camille definitely would have noticed that this chicken is some of their feathers are real kind, some of them are too kind.
Giving them the real stink eye.
Yeah, just sort of a like, the you're not fooling me, young man sort of look. Not for any period of time though.
It feels kind of just looking away.
Unless anybody
They
else
will
has,
address this later.
unless anybody else has any
Yeah.
other preparations, Victrola reaches over for the key and she says, "Okay, thanks for going to."
Are you sure you'd be okay coming along? I mean,
I'm the one who knows the place the best, and there's no way you're keeping me out of this.
I don't know where else that is going to lead us, so let me go back up to my apartment. I need to write Detective Goldie a note in case she visits and grab a few things for later.
Are we taking Binky?
No. God, no. We are not taking Binky.
Okay, in that case, they're going to take Binky into another room and start like, okay, we're gonna call a babysitter over. We need to be really good. Like, just like, when you're saying goodbye to a small child.
Oh.
Along the way there, she's probably going to drop Binky off at the Toontown Stagehands Hub. She knows somebody there who will take good care of Binky while she's gone.
I love all of the. This is every single one. Every single game turns into this thread of connections that I love seeing.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I look at a certain connection. That's fun.
Anyways,
One more detail. Can we say that they also drop off the 5 babies that they are currently in charge of?
the what?
The 5 babies?
Oh, 5 what?
They're babysitting for Philippe.
Oh.
This doesn't have to take
okay.
place at the exact same time. If that is,
Yeah, no. This bit does not. No.
yeah,
Okay, that's
No.
fine.
yeah.
Honestly, this probably happens before that.
Okay, that simplifies matters.
Yeah.
So pleased to know that they're not leaving, 6 toddlers about town.
It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I forgot where we were in the time-space continuum.
Grabbing the key. Everybody grabbing their stuff together and getting inside of the.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention something I forgot, but
Oh, please
you can
go ahead.
I know, it's just definitely probably just triple checked her hammer space to make sure that she has all of her the stuff that's usually in there for situations like this. So just general equipment. Make sure both her weapons are in there,
Mm-hmm.
just in case.
All right.
Well, actually, now I think about it, would be. I'm pretty sure instruments would count as a weapon for bards. So yeah, the 3.
Everybody getting stuff together and getting. Oh, do you
If
have
you
one
did-
last thing, Fletcher?
Yeah, one last thing.
Go ahead.
Camille, one last thing. Camille probably at some point, if he can, like, pulls Victrola aside to say, like, he knows he's not gonna try to keep Victrola out of things. But if things start to get a bit much, or if things get dangerous, just it's okay to hang back and have someone remove you from the situation.
I'm gonna let you know, Victrola would immediately say, "Absolutely not. I am not leaving this."
I'm not telling you to leave. I'm just sometimes it's important to take a step back and take a breath if things start to get a bit much.
Sure. And she hears you, or she's listening. She doesn't hear you. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He figured it was worth a shot, but it's fine. If he notices anything off with his disgusting insight, he will probably notify one of the other adults.
I will say this: the casting when she is gonna be casting magic, frivolously, and whenever she does, you begin to notice like a rat or two, a couple of like a fly, or actually I flavored it as ladybugs.
Oh.
Like instead of a mage hand, just like a little swarm of ladybugs picks up the key and brings it over to her. Okay.
I also had one last thing.
Okay.
If anybody is following Juniper up to her apartment because she's going to get a few other things other than like her usual tools and her gun.
And the Glock. Don't forget about the Glock.
We could say TFC does.
Yeah.
So, when you go upstairs, you see her reach to the side as she's opening the door to the wall. And she flips some kind of... Like, there's a light switch, but she doesn't flip the switch. She flips open the panel for it. And she presses a button on the inside of that. And one of the paintings on the wall, above the TV, one of the older ones, one of the big ones, it slides as if it was mounted on, like, a doorway. And it seems to, like, smoke a little bit, as if something is decompressing. And then it opens. And that, in and of itself, is apparently a safe.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks over to it, kind of shaky, because she knows what's in there. If you want to make a perception check from where you are, TOC, you're free to.
Sure. 16.
Okay.
Babble.
Let me see. I'm getting the thing.
Oh, you have art?
No, I do not.
Oh.
I had to pull up the thing so that I don't have to remember. So there's a little, not really a little, there's a box in there. Grabs that, shoves that in her hammer space. There is a uniform, 2 old IDs, and she's shoving the uniform in her hammer space. But she's putting both IDs in her wallet and then putting that in her chest. And then she's reaching in and pulls out a necklace. And she is also putting that in the front pocket of her overalls. And she's gonna start writing a letter.
Okay. And with that, everybody have it. Does anybody have anything else they want to do? I love you all.
One last
I-
thing.
I'll Fletcher, you're coming to my
No,
state. I
I'm
will
kidding.
throttle you.
I'm kidding. No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
I will say TUC writes a single note that's just like something went down, can't tell you what, will be out of commission for perhaps a few days. And I assume they have a printer and they're going to print out many copies of it and send those along to their various family members.
Okay.
Like it's
So-
literally just like something's going on, stuff's going down, it's
Okay.
contained.
Is that the last thing?
Okay, one more thing. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. Oh right, Daffodil has friends too. She probably sent letters to some of her other friends, just saying, "Hey, yeah, just like generally, just emergency came up, may not be in town for a few days or something, or like may not be at home for a few days. Depends."
Yeah, I'm just.
But that's it.
gonna
Okay, I
say-
want to make it quick. I made it quick. Okay.
I'm just gonna say Camille probably got that all out of the way before he left Vealstown, because traveling to Toontown when you're a plot magnet is a nightmare, and he does not want to cause an incident again.
Okay. All right. No more one last things.
No.
One last time.
We got 6 more minutes until we hit 2 hours. So like,
I think we're good.
Wait,
all right.
wait,
So-
no.
Author.
We love you, Jade.
Okay. I'm glad. Allow me to weave some words, please. I love you all.
I love you too.
Gonna reverse card.
So, with everyone set and ready, having sent out their letters, having acquired the necessary materials that they needed, Victrola already in the car with a key in hand, and everybody getting on at once. I'm guessing somebody's gonna have to probably go into the back of the pickup truck. Actually, no, there's probably just enough space for everybody. And so, with the pickup truck starting with the ignition, Victrola just says, "All right, let's go home," and cut there and go on break.
Oh boy, break
Oh,
time.
buddy.
God.
Golly gee.
All
Things
right,
sure are
time.
happening.
Okay, we're gonna take
I
the.
actually am gonna take that break. I need to go take care of some puppy things. I will be back.
Go stretch. We'll make that a 10-minute to 15-minute break for everybody.
Mhm.
I'll check it back in 10 minutes. We'll just check
Okay.
back in at 2:10 p.m. my time. Or
Toontown PM.
No, it's 10 p.m. my time. There we go. All right. How's everybody holding up?
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
Doing just motherfucking dandy.
I want to know. I want to know, but god damn it, Juniper.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that those rolls did not land. I specifically yes, Avi. I specifically made sure, like, hey, I put a note here. Juniper's the only one who's allowed to make a roll for this, specifically because I have reasons.
God.
Sure do.
God.
I am.
I desire knowledge, but no.
Also,
Why-
about earlier, glad that
Oh,
Daffodil's
God.
absolutely shit track of perception rolls is keeping up.
It's good.
I'm dying.
man.
I'm glad. I hope you guys like the little bits in the safe. That's what I was proud of for this whole thing.
God.
Juniper is probably gonna try and some murder. A little bit of murder as a treat.
Oh, you'll get to murder. Don't worry.
I actually
Good,
don't
good.
think that she will genuinely murder.
Oh, I know.
Because
He-
also-
Oh, thank you, Abby. That's good. At least these parents aren't dead. They're just shitty.
God.
God,
Oh.
imagine having good parents in Ankwell.
One of them is shitty. Sorry. One of them is shitty. That is correct.
The other is
parents
good
shitty.
parent. Good.
Yeah, I hope I point at Baba.
that is true. Babo's very good.
There are
Babo's
some good
wonderful.
parents in Ainquil.
I forgot one of my own.
There are some
I
parents in
forgot
Anchor.
some of my own.
Hex, how you feeling?
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
How you feeling, Hex?
I'm only dying a little bit, you know.
Suffer
Was-
heart emoji.
I wasn't expecting the sudden Hex, the cameo. No words. But not
Imagine words. Continue.
Hey, do a little thing for TOC real quick. If that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah?
Yeah.
If that's okay, Jade.
No, go ahead.
So, I don't know if TOC would want it to have known what it was that Juniper was writing or not.
They have a passive perception of 20. Because of Jade, you did this to my chicken.
Yeah.
You broke them.
Broke the chicken.
But yes, I at least would like to, and I think they probably saw whether they wanted to or not.
Well, basically, the letter that they put into the safe was for Detective Goldie. She already left a note on the door for Detective Goldie. It was a really simple sticky note, and with her giant hands, it was hard to write, so she had to put half of it on the front, and then the other half on the back.
Oh boy.
I remember when you said this.
Honey, I
But-
hold this dog so soft.
Very simple, like, I'm sorry, I can't, let this happen again. Nevin, shut up! I can't lose him too, and then on the back it says, Triny went missing, and that's it.
Cool.
So that
Be
she
wild.
doesn't freak out.
Great. Be
Yeah.
Wild's gonna have a fucking time.
I already told B Wild's dying.
Me and V Wild actually need to
Yeah.
have an FPS at some point. Because Triny would have definitely shown you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the big letter though is also for Detective Goldie. And basically it's a letter thanking her profusely in very pretty words for all her hard work, compassion, and care all these years, and for protecting her. How much she appreciates Goldie and how she wishes they could have met under different circumstances. A deep, genuine apology for what she is about to do and what may have brought Detective Goldie to finding this letter. So either her identity gets found out, or she dies.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh boy, hey Babble, I miss talking to you real bad, friend. It's been a bit. Like, it's...
An explanation, including a deeper reason as to why she gave everything up for this one, which means she explained finally to somebody, even if it is just in writing, the thing, the deep lore, the ouchie.
The deep
No, fine.
lore.
Fine, it's cool, it's chill.
The
It's
lore
fine.
that
It's
dare
cool.
not speak its
Say
name.
it may or may not even be chill.
And while she
Oh my
feels it too
God.
much to ask, she knows no one else. So she ends it with one final request that Arya, the doll child that she adopted, and Binky taken care of and told that they are dearly loved. That she's sorry she had to go, but that she loves them. Another apology to Detective Goldie, another grateful thanks, a last goodbye before the letter ends.
Man.
Cool, thanks. Nice, cool, chill. Very good. Thank you.
Oh my god.
That's one
Babble.
whole.
Maybe I'm not gonna
chapter
regret what
there.
I'm gonna do to this. What I'm gonna do during this.
Babble, at some point when you have spoons, I need to scream into your DMs.
Do it! Scream! Whether or not I respond, I will see. I will be eyes emoji.
I'll be
I
by the
will
way.
respond as soon as I can.
I'll be by the ways asking if there was anything left for Prim and Elm.
Oh, absolutely. Her will is already in the safe, just automatically. There is absolutely, like, so that was included in the will. She just never got the chance to add Binky and Arya to it yet,
I will say, by
and
the way,
she doesn't have time to.
just like the Bottomless Heights news report that I made, there will be a Toontown news report after this set of games.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
Oh, is there now?
Yep. What information happens there will be decided based on what happens during the set of games, but 3 minutes before I go check in, I'm gonna go grab some more water. So, BRB.
Please do.
God. There you go, though. Here's that.
And speaking of wills, man, I should write Daffodil one, because that'd be fun.
The necklace.
I feel like she'd have an updated one by reasons.
Understandable. The necklace that she has is one, that has a bunch of diamonds on it. It was given to her by her uncle Gerald, and it's got what looks like piano keys. Like, it's in the shape of a bunch of piano keys.
Man.
Also, sorry I haven't been talking much during this game. I don't really have much to say, I think.
You're good.
Or
I gently headbutt
brain
you.
can't think.
Out of affection.
Word. Thank you.
You were very loved. Hold you soft.
Wait.
Suffer heart
The
emoji.
reverse card. Suffer!
Suffer heart emoji, you're loved, motherfucker!
Same to you, motherfucker!
Intense. Okay, I should go get food and stuff. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, author!
Oh, what's that? Oh, I see, you've read my thing.
Oh, hex, suffer heart emoji.
Also, I'm glad most of the nausea is gone now. It is very minor nausea at the beginning. But I think I'm good now. Mostly.
I gently pat you, man.
Don't pat me, I'll
gently
make you more nauseous.
Oh, God.
At least just don't
I
pat me on the
gently-
back. Just, like, anywhere else is fine.
I gently pat you on the head. God, I felt that.
Sometimes I get too excited and then nauseous. That or I'm too warm.
Bro, that
It
was
could be that
fucking...
it's probably a really high body temperature, actually, if you think about it. Which is also probably why I've been yawning this whole time. I don't feel like changing.
God, yesterday I had the worst migraine that I've had in a couple of years, to the point where I felt nauseous.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the high body temperature. You know what? Fuck it, I'll be back.
Hey, where's my chunky baby? Sparkles!
I'm back.
Sparkles! Sparkles, you fat fuck! Come here! Get to hear me swearing at my cat. Sparkles, you pain in the
I'm trying
ass!
to wear an outfit that fit the occasion, but I can't because it's too fucking
Come here!
make me nauseous.
I desire to give you attention! Urgh. No! Let me love you. Let me love you. You're my baby. I desire to love you. Come here. You are... It's the stinky baby.
Do they smell like wet beef? Or tuna salad?
No, he does not. But he do smell bad. He's stinky. You need another bath. You need another bath. Although I know perfectly well you're gonna piss on something. If I give you a bath. Because you're an asshole. You're my asshole. My baby, though. What's with your nose? What's that on your nose? I mean, other than the fact that you're adorable. You're letting me hold you.
Hello.
You're letting me hold you. You seem very angry about it, though. You're very angry that I'm holding you right now. You're not making any moves to get out of my grasp, though.
Yeah,
You went out or no? Or are you comfy? Are you comfy using me as a lounge chair?
Kibby is comfy.
Hi.
Okay, I was like, that's probably a cat, right? Right.
I'm here. Hi, hello.
Oh, chunky baby.
Welcome back.
I
Baby boy.
I am
Oh, my
eating, so I'm gonna stay
baby boy.
muted. We're just waiting for Fletcher to come back.
Mwah. I love you. Mwah.
Speak of the
Hi,
devil.
hello.
Thank you.
You're fine. I just came in.
Baby boy.
We're gonna give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna mute.
I give you so many kisses that you hate me. Mwah.
Yeah, Babble.
Suffer.
You can I'm gonna take 2
And
minutes to
hanging
eat
a
real
pillow
quick.
and closing my eyes is a horrible idea. Anyway, what?
I was gonna say I'm gonna take 2 minutes to eat because I haven't eaten.
Alright, cool
And,
beans.
Eat.
and then I'll be
Eat.
back.
That I have cat hair in my mouth now. Kissing you was a mistake. Mistakes were made.
Oh no, the consequences of your actions.
Yep. And what sucks is that I am technically allergic to cats.
Oh no.
Hun,
It usually only acts up when it's long-haired cats, and also if I shove my face in my cat. So this makes sense. This is the consequences of my actions. I'm suffering, and that's fine.
Oh,
That's my
no.
own fault. I'll be fine.
I have
Actually-
nothing for magic.
Where are my allergy meds?
Yeah, you do.
What? Huh?
Hey Jade,
Yes.
did you know that I love you?
Babble, that's gay. I love you too.
Honey, we've been dating for almost God, how long has it been? Almost 6 months? Maybe a year?
A little bit, yeah. Not a year, because I haven't been here a year, love.
Listen. Time is fake. I
Yeah.
barely remember what day of the week it is.
It's probably been
Time is
around.
an
Time is
illusion,
very
the world's a hologram. Bye, gold, bye.
No, this is not a bottomless heights game.
Happy, Jade, happy, 8 months of existence on the server. I hand you fist bump.
Wait, that's today?
Yeah, March 2nd, yesterday, or March 1st, yesterday.
Oh! Oh, nice. Fist bump.
Happy 8th, guys!
Can't believe we're
Holy
8
shit.
months old.
Wait,
Alright,
how
well.
long have I been on the server? Now I'm wondering.
Yeah, I know I've been here since like June or something.
Join
Alright.
in
I don't know.
September or something.
We can find this out
or,
later, if that's alright. I have finished
Yeah.
eating.
Okay, I joined in August. Yeah, okay.
I have finished
God.
eating, so.
September.
I'll have been here for 2 years on the 14th of April. Holy shit!
Fine, time it happens.
February. Oh, I've been here for 7 months. Huh.
It sure do.
Everybody? So.
Yeah.
Oh. Getting back into it. Sorry, I have a hot dog in my mouth.
Oh wait, have we restarted the recording?
Oh, I've been.
My
All of that
recording
was.
never stopped.
Anything you guys said. Yeah, my recording never stopped. Anything you have said in the past 12 minutes has been recorded.
We can edit
Oh,
it out if you
wonderful.
want, or at least I don't know. I don't know if Jade's doing
Neat.
any editing. I can do editing if you like need it or want it.
I'll upload the raw audio
Because
if you
I
want to
do
edit it. If you want to edit it, yeah, that's fine. But it is 4 hours, so. But
Eh,
just because
Okay, I'm restarting my recording.
all right,
I see.
getting back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Juniper, you are being guided by Victrola to the old family home of the Ton family. It is in around the same area, just about a 20-minute drive from here. You start seeing like as you get closer, you start seeing like some like uppity houses, like decent manors from a time gone past, that have now become like kind of aged and worn. A lot of them no longer being maintained or like just left abandoned. And as you pull up to a specific house, you see a small like front yard. It is a small manor basically. There's a gated area that is easily like opened, and the Old Town family is a decrepit small manor, left behind by the sadness of times for its wood to grow rot and its moss to grow in it. There's a small front lawn in front of the house that once held a small house, vegetable garden to the left, and a tiny gazebo to the right, with an inbuilt easel for painting in the gazebo itself. There's a small couch that sits on a front porch that is like has a little roof over it, and one of the springs sits broken through the fabric of the couch that you can see. Camille,
Yes.
we've spoken about Camille and Triny before, yes?
We sure have.
So-
When?
This
Yep.
is a while ago, but do you think, with the knowledge that Camille has, would you recognize this house back before in its old state?
Do you want me to roll history for it, or is it just something I can say?
This is just something you can say. I just wanted to ask.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Like you recognize the house and the like. You remember back before it was decrepit and torn down. You see as you guys walk forward, Victrola, like that's where we grow a small like little patch. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Babble. This is where my family grew up, a small garden, and that's where and she points towards the gazebo, and like that's where Mom used to paint a lot. She did a lot of paintings, and that's where, and you see like she points towards this little couch and just like says that that's where Dad sat while he listening to music and watching her paint. And she just looks longingly like at the front lawn,
Oh.
clearly recalling
Question.
clearly recalling some good memories. What was the question,
Oh.
Camille?
Would she be open for like someone holding her hand or like having a hand on her shoulder?
If you reach out a hand, she'll hold.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that Juniper would probably be carrying her.
Oh.
Yeah,
Carrying her on her hip.
yeah.
Juniper can carry the child.
I imagine that like everyone is basically like protective shell around Victrola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Protect
she
your
can
child.
fight. Please.
She can fight, however, she is a kid.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
Over that, a kid who is pretty visibly shaken up by all this.
She needs the emotional support.
Yeah, we are Victrola's emotional support D&D party.
And Juniper is a mom / grandma, so like it is kind of in her nature to basically mother hen.
The instinct. I think that's actually TOC's job, but you know what I mean. But beside the point.
God damn it, you two.
The house itself, by the way, is a 2-story house. Walking up to the front door, you see, like again, the wood creaks. It is old as hell. This place has been left abandoned. Walking forward, actually, like I was gonna say that Victrola reaches for the doorknob to see if it's unlocked, but she is being held, so.
Yeah.
And
In that,
Go ahead, Daffodil.
everyone awkwardly reaches for the doorknob at once.
Go ahead, Daffodil.
TOC does not do well with
Alright,
doors. This is your. Someone else try it.
well, Daffodil will, go to open the door, but then kind of stop for a moment, reach into her hammer space and grab, first thing, roll hammer space, 7, alright. Grabs her shovel, just in case if there's anybody inside.
Okay. So.
And just creaks the door open and looks around.
Okay. It is an old house. The moment that you open it, it is left with dust all over the Like there's dust. Looking inside, you see a couple of windows have just broken over with age. Like nobody's broken them in as much as just like the place, the little bit of furniture that has been left here has been covered up with like white sheets. Um, there is like locations on the wall where like it is definitely noticeable, like paintings used to hang here. This place is old as heck.
May I roll percep? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the roll perception to see if maybe there is any like footprints in the dust or something. Just see.
yeah, please
Or
do.
that be investigation.
Alright.
And as usual, that's a 6.
It's
boy.
fine, because a horrid little child sure do have eyes.
I should have made the
Let
DCs
me,
higher.
Give me just a second. Is this an investigation?
Seriously, there's definitely
Yes.
glasses or something.
Alright.
Okay.
Juniper, my darling.
Okay. Camille, you're the only one who
Yeah.
catches this. Because nobody even met the lower DC. It's fine. There are no footsteps in this place. Instead, what you do notice and manage to catch is that, well, there aren't any footsteps. Certain places of dust have been disturbed, like something like wind just blew downwards onto it, like in a very specific direction and blew it into the sides. This is all the way in the couches. This is up in some of the shelves. This is all the way down on the floor. And with a fucking 28, you notice that whatever left this mark, footstep, like this is not something that is stepping. In fact, I'll give it to you. It was something that was flying, headed upstairs.
Fun. Yeah, Camille's gonna kind of motion for everyone to take a quick stop for a moment, cause yeah, something was here. And he is gonna tell everyone about that trail as he fumbles, I guess, in pulling out his own weapon. Oh boy.
Juniper is gonna put down Victrola and grab her own gun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
THC is if they can go to the front, they will.
oh boy, I guess we're pulling out that item.
Oh.
Camille pulls out a an old business card for the stagehand's requiem, and he very quickly pockets that again.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Fine.
God. And then he he all too quickly pockets that and pulls out his his gun that looks like a toy.
You see Victrola also reaches into her hammer space and pulls out one of those lace thingies that you use for ballet, like specific ballet things, like for like basically ribbon dancing, and basically holds it up like a whip. And this is Victrola's weapon, which I don't think I've ever shown before.
Nice.
Nice.
So, are you guys approaching this stealthily? Are you guys rushing in? What is your plan of attack?
Stealth.
Oh god damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
I am going to
Okay.
stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's try
stealth
the
time.
stealth. Let's see.
Okay. I love stealth.
21.
Stealth so
18.
much.
Well,
Okay,
okay,
Juniper, my
so-
dear darling.
This is everybody.
My dear
This is everybody rolling stealth, so it's a communal check. 12 is not necessarily bad. It's just above average.
Thank god.
Two
Oh, thank
12s,
God.
however.
Second,
-3. My
Vic,
god.
one
Listen,
second.
that's good for Juniper. That's
One
good
moment.
for Juniper. She has negative
Victrola is
30.
also rolling stealth.
Man.
1 second.
Oh, this poor dog.
This poor
An
dog
11.
is 75.
Give me 1 moment. You're gonna have to.
I actually have
Hold
a
on.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
Would Victrola just share Juniper's stealth roll because she's being carried?
She put
No,
Victrola.
Juniper put her down.
Victrola got put down.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear. I missed that part.
This is you know what? Just gonna... That 21 is pulling. That 21 is doing wonders. I'm gonna let you know right now. Sadly,
Hmm.
So, don't worry.
Don't like
so-
that.
as a lot of you are heading upstairs, you're walking by the hallway. There's multiple different rooms. There is a like you see your kitchen to your left, a like a small bathroom to the right. Heading upstairs, it is like you keep seeing Camille. You keep noticing these flaps. Whatever it was going to was making its way through the house and then up the stairs. And as you reach forward, you eventually reach a hallway where the trail kind of ends, and you look up, and there is like an attic staircase that you can pull down, and all of you do hear, because this is a what's the passive perception of everybody?
20.
20.
20?
Juniper's is 11.
13.
13, 11. Okay, so DOC and Camille, you both hear a little, like, something is singing. Like, and, like, immediately there is, and I'm gonna just say, this is coming from Victrola, actually, who rolled the worst. You hear a small little, like, as the wood, like, the wood board, like, creaks, and the singing stops. Camille and TOC, you both know something has hurt you.
Yeah, Camille kind of just freezes at that and readies his gun.
Yeah, TOC is going to move to the front of the pack and just sort of like... Could they ready an action to rage?
That is a bonus action, so technically you can't.
Okay.
But you can ready an attack, and yeah.
Can Juniper ready to cast mage armor on herself?
You can just do that. Like nothing has occurred exactly yet. You don't need to ready an action to do that.
Yeah, and also mage armor lasts like a
8 hours.
while.
Yeah, 8 hours.
Okay, she's doing that.
So I love the preparedness. TOC and Camille, again, you begin hearing like smattering of like wind flaps, like they're coming from the attic. Like something is rushing now, and it is not headed in the direction of the attic stairs. It is heading away. And Camille, I'm going to say that this is your specialty, just because you're the most inquisitive kid ever known to man. It is heading towards the direction of the front of the house, where there is a window.
Yeah, Camille's, just gonna quickly go like, it's trying to get away, and, rushes after it.
Okay.
He's gonna...
TOC, yeah. Same.
Yeah, he's going to, put everything into movement, which I think gives him 90 whole feet of movement per turn.
Okay.
Shit, you.
There's a couple of steps that have got to be done here, because you have no one here has pulled down the attic stairs. Meaning you got to pull on that thing, pull down the stairs and then climb up.
Okay, someone else has to do that.
There's
Same
like a
with
little cord.
TOC.
Yeah, there's a little cord, to do that. Easily reachable, by the way, for Juniper.
Oh,
Literally,
God.
you grab your hand and just fucking pull that thing.
If nobody else will, she will, but she's going to do it in a way in which somebody is going to have to be ready should something fly out. Because she won't be able to do so.
I think
To shoot at it.
I think everybody has ready in action in case something flies out. So
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot the ready in action. Just
Absolutely.
a standard attack action with the shovel.
okay. Camille,
Juniper's actually anything but sneak attack would probably work, but yeah.
Juniper.
She's not readying mage armor anymore, because I just realized that doesn't do jack shit for her. She has such a shitty dex.
Oh, understandable. So, just you pull on the thing, Camille.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately by pulling it down, you are running forward. That is 90 feet of movement in 6 seconds.
He's a
TOC has
fast little
80.
kid.
Yeah. TOC, you're rushing immediately right after. Everybody else is following right after with Juniper tailing at the end. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Walking in, you can immediately see. Let me pull up the picture. This little fucking thing. One moment. And I would like to thank Doc for drawing this.
Oh shit! A little
Oh.
guy.
Oh, I know what that's.
A very bonkable little guy.
Oh boy.
And you see it is immediately upon entering the room, you notice that it has opened the window and is about to fly out. But taking a moment to just quick 6-second look at the room, immediately you notice dusty as hell. Same place as the entire house. Second thing, there are a couple of boxes left behind with like definitely old family photos, and this thing has a couple of it in its mouth, and it has been eating them. You see they are some old Ton family photos. And immediately upon seeing the lot of you, it is flying out. You have one action.
Throw the pitchfork.
Wait, how far away are they?
I'm gonna say this is at the other end because the attic, so it's
Like how many feet?
I'm gonna say this is like you guys are coming in with like full 90 feet, but you are having to climb in each one by one. So Camille, you're up first. TOC, you're up second. You guys have enough range to throw something. This is like a 30 feet thing, but like it was already making its way out. You have like you can do something, but it is gonna have to be like immediate.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm guessing firebolt would probably be a bad idea.
Fireball?
Firebolt. The
Firebolt?
cantrip.
I mean, if you miss, this is a wooden house.
Yeah, so he's just gonna do a shoot at it, and boy, I sure hope he do shoot good. Let's see, that's a...
Juniper, my darling, I know exactly what you're gonna do if you get the chance.
This is only
Okay.
Camille and TOC because they were the first ones up and they were the ones with the fastest speed. So I'm giving it
Fair as
to
heck.
them. That hits.
Okay. Cool. Damage. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna roll it here. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Well, you're using your gun, right?
Yeah, it's a funny little pistol that looks like a toy and shoots hacky sacks.
Fucking fantastic. This thing gets hit, and you immediately see it poof out of existence. Any pictures that it was holding fall out of its hand. This thing is a fucking familiar.
Kale's just like, oh, oops.
I will say, because I'm guessing instinctually you just reach out, go up to the window to look out. Everybody coming up. There is somebody at the front gate.
Oh
Somebody TOC would definitely recognize.
Oh really?
It's Garbok.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Do you want me to shoot its leg?
Oh boy.
I can shoot it in the leg!
this fucking anime, like this anime antagonist stands out so fucking badly up against everything here. It is like the moment that it sees both of you like looking out the window, it just corners around the bush, giving itself cover.
Oh, that's fun.
Could TOC jump out the window?
Oh, you definitely could.
Yeah,
I
Camille's
think they'd
gonna
like to.
follow.
And,
Y'all gonna jump out the window? This is a fucking 2-story house. And you're in the
yeah,
attic.
They
Camille has
they
one-
have a thing with jumping because of their 6th-level totem, I believe. This cat spirit hones your survival instincts. Hang on.
For Camille, he has the Ring of Featherlight, which is permanent featherfall, because he has a habit of falling out of these things anyways.
So, Daffodil, Juniper, and Victrola all see both TOC and Camille jump out the fucking window.
Well, I guess Juniper is gonna look at the other two. Doesn't really know what to say to the two of them, but she's
Downstairs?
tempted to start running.
Downstairs. And
Downstairs,
Victrola,
yeah.
Victrola begins running
Yeah.
downstairs.
Juniper is using Expeditious Retreat to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, Daffodil is also gonna fall. Just like, yeah, going. I mean, she probably could jump out the window and be fine with it. It's not the first. It wouldn't have been the first time, but
I'll make you roll a
Going
dex
around
check
might be
unless
better.
yeah. I'll make you roll a dex
going
check. unless you
around
have
might
somebody-
be. I mean, yeah, but like at that point, by the time she gets to the window, like it might be more strategic to just go around to the other side of the guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you can add 10 feet to your long jump distance.
Also, I will say Daffodil
That
probably
wouldn't,
dashes as a bonus action, cunning action, beloved.
That wouldn't help
And
you
I-
here, but I would say I can't say that you just jump down with Camille in your hand. Like Camille just like you are a chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll go out the window. Daffodil,
Oh,
go
do
out the
you
window.
want to go out the window? I was talking to TOC.
I don't know. I
Daffodil.
keep getting confused because I was. Oh, then you said it would go the other way. Now I'm confused.
I was replying to author who said that they have a jumping
Oh.
distance thing.
I didn't hear that. Sorry. Okay,
You're good.
never mind.
Good.
Just forget I said anything. We're going around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, that's while raging. So I guess, I mean, if you would allow it, they would definitely rage. Like, they're fucking angry.
It's fine. TOC can go down with Camille because because chicken and child and it's fine.
Okay. So everybody's making their way down. Honestly, by the time you guys run down the stairs, Camille just kind of floats gently because this is fucking Featherfall.
It is 60 feet per round. Like descend 60 feet per round. But
Okay.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
Expeditious Retreat plus her speed. She would probably get there in time to catch Camille and bring him down the rest of the way.
Camille lands safely. Yeah. Basic thing is that everybody makes it down below.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
he lets go of TOC because that chicken is brimming with rage and they can
Release the
go
chicken.
back
Is
to
about
the
to
chase.
is about to kill a bitch.
Yeah, they're going to race as fast as their little chicken legs will get them and try to grapple.
Oh, you're just going.
I
Dude.
pulled up a chicken. You kidnapped their boy.
Yeah, Camille's following. Camille is going along with TOC just to make sure the chicken doesn't murder the best lead they have.
Okay. All right. First things first. The moment that everybody makes it downstairs, we're rolling initiative.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
We gotta get the D&D out of the way.
All right. It's time to D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where I
Alright,
get to actually pull out.
Juniper.
I get to pull out a map. Yay! All right.
Alright.
Juniper, my darling. -3. Juniper. Initiative. God.
Yeah, 10 isn't horrible.
Stop it.
I gesture at her dex, man.
Man,
Yeah.
that really do be a -3.
It do, man. She got a 4 to dex.
Oh shit, battle map.
Yes, there is a battle map for this, so please, I will be
I'm not
posting.
used to having one of these.
I will be posting updates on the location of things, Babble. So don't worry, you don't need to turn into the stream if you don't want to.
Okay, that's a 21
Thank
plus
you.
whatever that is.
+2.
I apparently don't understand how to add notes.
You added cartography records, which
Yeah,
is
the roll is accurate. It just ignores that, but the roll itself is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still
So that's a
21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, cartography records rolled pretty well. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe we're getting the entire map in on this.
So I'm gonna say,
Self bends.
because Juniper and Daffodil both made their way down. Victrola's also here.
Like
Um,
normal people.
Yeah. Like normal people, there. You guys can place yourselves amongst here, alongside Victrola, and then TOC and Camille. Where would you guys want to have landed, basically?
Camille probably tried to get as close as possible when jumping.
Okay.
So that
You-
is entirely up to how fair you. That's entirely up to how you rule it.
You did jump down. You jumped down from the second story, so like, I'll give you this. This is how much space you gotta cover because this is a front porch, to land on the front
Yeah.
yard. So I can say that like right here is good, and TOC like ran in right next to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we're setting up, let me get initiatives in order. One second. Sorry, everybody. I gotta do a little maintenance.
Gently pet you.
As well as
Help
down.
yourself.
I'll say, unfortunately, this jumping out of a window is very in character.
Checking wonderful.
I love how they
Oh, there goes Author.
Damn,
Oh,
I can't
no.
believe Author died.
Can't believe Author's pecking dead.
Welcome
Welcome back.
back.
Author
What were you
beloved.
saying?
I said that I love the fact that Camille is sharing a brain cell with I hold up a chicken. Like this is
Uh,
reduced to small child.
he unfortunately gets a little bit tunnel vision when it comes to that is the person I'm supposed to catch and that person is getting away. I'm going to do whatever I can.
Nobody
I
look here.
mean,
If Juniper were on the bottom floor, she would have absolutely jumped out the window. Probably would have broken the window because she wouldn't have bothered opening it.
Yeah,
But
that is fair.
but
Oh wait, Garblock's running in
she's-
that direction? I thought he was running a different direction. Sorry.
Garbok hid away over here, but the moment that you guys started running towards him, he was gonna reveal himself and talk, but
I'm
now
so
I think
yeah.
we
sorry
should
that
skip
we're
up the
all
window. Oh, well.
feral.
Yeah. No, this is completely valid. Uh,
Yeah, if I knew he was jumping in that, everyone went in that direction, I probably would have had Daffodil jump out the window. But anyway.
it's all fine. All right. Let me grab this combat tracker. All right, Camille, what do you roll?
17.
17. Juniper.
She rolled a 10.
10. Daffodil.
Dirty 20.
This guy needs to roll. Well, rolled an 8. Victrola needs to roll. Rolled a 9. TOC, what'd you roll?
21.
21. Well, you guys might just take care of him real quickly. TOC.
TFC is going to roll bonus action.
Sorry about that.
They would like to rage.
Okay.
And they're going to roll a grapples check. And I believe barbarians get advantage on these.
Okay, so you're walking forward and up to right here, and then you are grappling the creature. So it a second. You have to make a athletics check with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, and I make either athletics or acrobatics. If I remember.
I'm pretty sure it's acrobatics to escape that, right? I forgot.
Yeah, when it comes to escaping, you can roll either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you roll.
Yeah, it's gonna
yeah.
go for athletics or acrobatics because it has a fucking +2 to this.
You're beaten in 19.
It fucking rolled a
Oh.
21.
Oh my gosh.
I'm posting this in the
Man.
chat. So, Garbok, by the way, is wearing the usual outfit that he wears, which only Victrola would know because Victrola has seen Garbok before. The rest of you have only ever heard of Garbok.
Well, Camille have heard about Garbok.
Actually, you probably haven't.
Yeah, he has no idea who this person is.
Okay.
Gods.
So, you attempt to grapple check it. Wait, you roll with advantage? That's still a 19. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, it breaks out with a "Excuse me, how dare you interfere in a villain business?"
Well, with their second attack,
Yeah.
they, God, how
Well,
mean do you want to be, you little chicken?
you
They're
use.
gonna go for a reckless attack, with the pitchfork.
That's right. You get to. Wait, no. You took your attack action, which you can make 2 attacks with. But since you took your attack action to the grapple, you cannot attack this turn.
Okay, in that case, they're just they will snarl at him. They're bristling.
Angry. Good. Love this.
It's in the name.
Yeah. With that, Daffodil, you're up next.
Well, bonus action to dash, cunning action beloved to get like close to the
Okay.
anime villain here. I think it
Are you gonna jump over the railings? I'm guessing. There's small railings here. Yeah. So this is just so bonus action dash. That's 5, 10. That's a little bit more. So like 20, 25, 30, and then you can reach them. Yeah, you can reach them.
Okay, so seeing as the other grapple check wait. Grapple check failed, Daffodil's gonna try and put this guy in a chokehold. Let's see. Alright,
Lord. Okay.
Alright, now
Alright, and athletics, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a +8 to that. 21.
Why do you have such high strength?
Oh well, it's athletics specifically. Expertise. Go burr.
Well, that's a natural one. So,
Just like cutting him off when he said or cutting it off when it was saying official villain business. Just like it's putting a fucking chokehold.
Imagining he's,
Damn.
like, I'm imagining he's going like off, like he's facing off with TOC, and she just rugby tackles him.
like, you guys slam him up against the fucking gate. Like, he walked in through the gate, was going to talk. Fucking TOC runs up and tries to grab him. He just says, like, what the fuck? Stop interrupting business. And then just gets fucking grabbed to the choke. Camille, what are you doing next? Unless, Daffodil, do you have anything else you wanted to do?
I don't think she has anything else she can do on her turn. So yeah,
Perfect.
go ahead.
Camille?
Just he's gonna keep his gun ready, but he's not gonna shoot just yet because, okay, it looks like they have things handled. We can probably try to get information first. As he's just, do you have anything to do with Triny going missing?
He's being held in a fucking chokehold. So,
I don't think he can talk right now.
he
He
just
looks
goes like,
over.
Before we question.
Oh, fine. He is. Can he take out rope? Are you gonna fumble? You are not. Yes. He takes out rope, and can he
Thank God.
try and restrain? Can
Roll
he try
me-
and restrain?
roll me a sleight of hand. You're walking up, I'm guessing. Yeah, you're walking up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is just to get a good
that's
knock. Because
not
he's
the
currently being
best.
held down. Well, that's a 14, but you didn't roll anything.
Isn't Fletch using?
I'm using
Actual
real dice.
dice?
Oh, you're using actual dice. I was fucking
Yeah.
confused for a second. Yeah, that's 14. I mean,
Yeah.
you get
Unfortunately, he is very.
a pretty good knot. Give you that.
Yeah, he is small, unfortunately, so it's not. It does take a lot of effort to try and get up there, and he only has a few seconds for his round, but, you know, it's fine. It'll do.
Oh, okay. Well, none of these have been attacked so far. Yeah, no, he's being held. Okay. Here you go, Juniper. What are you doing up next?
She's walking up slowly, and seeing that everybody else pretty much has this guy already
30. That's about as far as you can make it.
already. That's fine. She's walking relatively slowly. Not really walking, she's marching. She has her hands behind her back as she's doing so. I'm assuming that she was able to hear what the guy was saying.
Yeah, everybody heard it.
Professional villains. Can she roll history?
Can I roll history?
Can I roll history? For the villain?
Feel free. Actually,
I would
in
love
fact,
to.
fuck it. No, don't roll history. Roll me a. Oh god, what would this be? Either Arcana or Insight on Gorbok right
I'm rolling Arcana because, dear God, that actually has something to it that isn't a negative. God damn it, Juniper.
now. I will give you advantage
you-
because of your background with villainy and things like that. Because this is something you
This
may
would-
have heard of before.
I would be surprised if she hadn't.
This is a 12. I am sad to say that there's You're rolling Arcana, right?
Yeah, her Arcana is not as good as her
This says
history.
12. I'm trying to see how easy this would be to notice. You don't notice anything in particular different. Like this is like official villain business can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. Like there's no one particular villain that does villain business. There's a lot of villains that are in the business of villainy. So
God, she's super. I feel like she would know. Well, oh well.
um
It's fine.
anything else?
I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to see if she would do this. If she would be cruel like this.
Oh.
That's a yes! Okay.
Oh.
She's
Oh,
gonna take
boy.
out her gun. She's gonna point it directly at the leg of one of the legs of this person.
Goodness gracious.
She's gonna shoot!
Does she have a clean shot? Because there's a lot of people in front of them. If
She would have said before this, I suggest one of you move.
Oh wait, sorry. That would be an insight for 22.
Is this for what are you inciting? Because you gotta let me know what you're rolling for before.
Apologies, Jade.
You're good.
But that would be on Juniper.
Okay. What are you specifically looking for? Are you just trying to see like what Juniper's about to do?
Yeah, and also how she's feeling about what she's about to do.
At the moment, TOC. God. TOC, you'd probably be the only one that would notice this. She hates it, but she's also willing to do it if it gets her to Triny. She's about to shoot this man in the leg to make a point.
And it's a good thing that this guy's an anime guy, so he has gotten his whole leg ripped off before, and it just grows back because that happens in Dragon Ball Z, and I'm gonna say that happens.
Oh my gosh.
That's fine.
That's a nat 20.
That's
a nat 20. Yep, that's to hit. She doesn't have any pluses to this.
This is again.
And she's
this is
aiming
all
directly for the knee.
I want to state and remind everyone that this is happening within 6 seconds of on a round. So TOC, I let you roll the insight check, but it's technically not your turn, so there's not really anything you can do at this current moment. You have already taken your turn. This is all happening simultaneously. Remember.
Yeah, sorry, Jade.
You're good. I'm not just talking to you for this. I'm just letting you know. So you're going for the leg.
Specifically the knee, so that he can't run.
Okay. This is the thing about D&D where it doesn't have a specific section where like you want to target something and just to do something specific, but you rolled a nat 20, so I went roll damage and obviously double it.
God. It's a 2.
It's a why do you minus?
Hun, she has a -3 to dex.
Oh. Well, that is a 1. You are trying to send a message. That is for sure. What damage does your weapon do?
Piercing.
Piercing. Okay, so it's just a normal gun.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you are trying to send a message. So taking out your gun within 6 seconds, shooting, aiming true for the place you're heading. You're going for. Moment.
indeed doing this in front of children. That's
See, here's the thing about the family that she's from. They usually don't care.
man.
Unfortunately, Juniper does care, but
Okay.
at the same time, she's stuffing down her care because of something that she wants in the long run.
So, this is about sending him. This is about sending a message, and less of actually like actively doing damage. So you aim true and manage to hit the knee, and you do hear like a pained groan. This is like even for a toon, this is like getting shot in the leg. It hurts. That. Whew, okay. That is. Is there anything else you want to do? Babble?
I'm thinking because I know that she wants to say something, but she's unsure of what to say. She heard villainy, and she wants to know more.
Okay.
So here's what she says. Explain yourself. That is an order.
Okay. It's Victrola's turn. This is a fun time for everybody, isn't it?
It sure is.
I'm so sorry for my puppy.
You're fine. Walking up, doing this, walking up to you, and Victrola's going to just what is Victrola could do a lot of things. There's a lot of emotions going through right now. She could just look at you and do something, or she could like actively go where she was going for and just fuck. That did do damage. She just wants to knock him out. She's gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Damn it.
Nice.
2.
I mean, even if it's 2, still a 15. Like, it's a Wisdom saving throw. That does fail, so it does take 2 damage. As you guys hear a set of like a ringing of bells, suddenly ring, and Victrola just says like, "Me where my brother is." You know, she'll stand next to you. Maybe in a little mirroring image.
She looks a lot like that one that I sent a photo of, by the way. Just, white.
Yeah. It's fine. It's
White
great.
and gray.
It's lovely. It's fine. It's fine. It's lovely.
It's wonderful.
He's gonna
It's
roll
so
some
great.
wisdom saving throws because he got hit twice. So that's how many he's gonna roll. Oh shit. Okay. Hey. TOC and Camille, because you two are the closest and have the highest passive perception. You guys see. There is an almost like glow in his eyes that goes away. Almost immediately. And there's almost like he like apart from the choking, there's a look of confusion.
Boy.
And he's gonna use his action to cast these aren't his actual spells. I just wanted to see what it actually pulled up. Actually, I need to pull up to see if this thing has. Moment. Sorry, everybody.
Take your time, bud.
So cool.
That's just so
E.
Does this have a? Oh shit! No, you are holding down his throat. He cannot cast. He cannot cast Misty Step to get out of this. He is instead going to fucking hit you, Daffodil. So
Alright, cool.
you see coming out of two of his hands, basically what is counts for 2 knives just suddenly appear, and he's going to make 2 hits against
Actually,
you.
wait. Question: when grappled? Does that make them? Grapple's a condition. Wait, no, never mind. Brain forgot D&D rules for a second.
Yeah, it's a
You heard
condition.
that thing.
You can either use your action to escape or attack, and if you attack, it's with disadvantage, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
So he's going to try to attack you. He's going to do 2 attacks.
Oh my god, this is at disadvantage. I look at Daffodil's 29 health.
14.
Fuck!
Does that hit?
Meets it.
Yep.
Oh wait,
And
you
it's-
rolled a 17 total. Okay, so yeah, no, that hits. Gosh fucking damn it.
One
And
moment, and
what's
it's...
the that's a lot of dice.
Don't worry. That's just the natural one that it rolled for its second attack. The total damage is 17 damage on you.
What the fuck?
That's
so much damage.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's not fucking
17
around.
damage.
It's not
Cool.
fucking around.
Daffodil's bloodied. I mean, she just got stabbed, so it makes sense, but still.
Yeah. You see that she just really reaches out and just like that makes a stab at you. The second attack does not land as you manage to just kind of weave out of the way out of it. Watch out for loud noise. Okay. TOC, what are you doing next? You're up next. Daffodil, you're on after.
Yep. Must be looking for the word on deck.
Yes, thank you.
They will sign Triny is missing. And they God, like this I think they're going to take a swipe at his legs with the pitchfork.
Okay.
And they're going to make it a reckless attack, which means that I have advantage, but so does he if they
Try to
they
target you.
he
He.
thank you. He has advantage on TOC the next time or excuse me, all attacks have advantage on them, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be that's a 1. That's a 15.
$15. That just misses.
That makes sense, honestly. They are shaking with rage. For their second attack, I think they're going to try the same thing.
Go ahead. Whenever you take the attack action, you get to attack twice. So, yeah.
And, excuse me, the reckless attack is for both, right?
Yes. If you reckless attack,
Wonderful.
you use it on both.
$25. 14. So
25 definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Alright. Let me double check. Okay, 1d12 plus 3, and... Oh, plus 5 because they're raging.
On roll that damage.
Sorry,
You're good.
plus 5.
I just want to see big numbers.
9.
Pretty good. So, you managed to get a good hit in. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't think they have anything else. They are visibly, like, a little bit of the veneer that they were keeping up for the kids is falling away, and they look like a desperate animal.
Oh yeah, he is restrained. You already have advantage on him.
Yeah.
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 But also,
Alright.
That
when
attack
he's
wouldn't have.
restrained,
Yeah.
can you like
That attack
not
would not have hit
attack?
through. Yeah. That attack would not have hit through. So you can take your HP back.
Thank fucking goodness.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will say that he would have probably tried to get out of it, but that's fine. He's just restrained. He's just tied up, and confused. Are you no longer holding him? Quick question.
Once he's like tied up, like maybe, or like yeah, after seeing that that he's like properly tied up and stuff, yeah, she probably would have let go.
Okay, so I will say this. The attacks still go through. For TOC. But as it's going, he's just like, "What is going on? Can you please? I am here. What was? Wait." And he just looks confused.
Could TUC roll an insight check?
You still have a bonus action? Go ahead.
Oh, that's right, because they raged their first turn.
Yeah.
16.
This guy doesn't know why he's here anymore.
Cool.
He is confused. This is why I was saying roll Arcana earlier, because you might have noticed something. He had a big smile on him, but that smile has fallen. Yeah, that's that is as far as you get. You see, anything?
I mean, Juniper still didn't make that Arcana, so she wouldn't have known regardless.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
They can't alert the others yet, right? Because that's the end of their turn.
You have a free action to speak.
I think that they'll put out a wing like, wait, something's not right. With 6 seconds, I don't know how much more they can get out of that, but
You're fair. Believe me, like fighting and talking during combat does not have to be exactly within 6 seconds. It's weird. D&D combat is just particularly weird, but this is something that I just didn't. Yeah, D&D. Anyways,
D&D.
D&D
Are we out of
sure is a game,
initiative?
huh? Yeah, like this guy's restrained. Would we?
if he's restrained and you guys are no longer like actively fighting him, then I would say that yes, you're out of initiative.
Alright, cool beans.
You guys
Well,
all roll up
Camille
ahead.
is not looking to attack. He wasn't looking to attack to begin with.
Yeah, he just looks hurt and confused.
Camille, man, Can Camille roll an insight on this guy too? Now that we're out of combat.
Yeah, please do.
Oh yeah. Horrible little modifiers come through once more.
Disgusting.
28. Was this insight or actually, what's your Arcana modifier?
Arcana is a +7. Do you want me to roll that one?
You roll an insight. You roll like I'll just say this. Your passive is a 7, so
Yeah.
that's higher than things. So this guy was under some spell. He was under some enchantment spell. He is very confused why he's here, and he just looks at a lot of you and is just like, what is happening? Who are the lot of you? I know you. And he looks towards Victrola. You're the greatest nemesis, little sister.
We came here looking for Triny. You were under some spell. What?
The great Garbok does not fall under some simple spell.
Then why are
Oh,
you
would you
tied
please
up on
cut
the
with the
floor?
crappy arrogance?
Oh, are you roll intimidation, Juniper? Because if you want him to cut that shit out, you're gonna have to.
Alright, I guess I will.
11. The rules have not been
I mean,
with you
she
today.
did shoot him.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. You are holding out a gun. He has a bullet in his leg.
It got worse.
What is your modifier? I would think you'd have at least.
She has. No.
Oh
She doesn't have
damn!
a modifier. Charisma. No.
This is the saddest timeline. Okay. I am the great Garbok. I do not fall under some simple spell. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what's your explanation for being tied up on the floor with a bullet in your leg?
This is obviously part of some plan I had schemed earlier. Just having some trouble remembering.
Listen,
Why don't I make you remember then?
Shit.
can Pusey step in between Garbok and Juniper?
Yeah. I'm
Facing
guessing-
Garbok.
Because, man, if she wasn't crunching her paws, ready to beat some ass.
No idea what a lot of you are going on about. I'm just looking for, and he's just looking around, trying to find some sort of excuse as to he does not know why he's here. This is pretty obvious. This man is a dumbass.
Yeah,
Are you
Camille
looking
is
for a good
just-
excuse?
That's a good one.
Are you looking for maybe my boot up your ass?
If I wasn't tied up, I'd beat all of you single-handedly. I could get out of these restraints if I wanted to.
Uh-huh, do it
This is
then.
when I just put her into a chokehold.
So tired.
Okay, listen. We don't care about you. You don't matter right now. You called Triny your greatest nemesis. He's gone. He's hurt, he's missing.
Tiny wouldn't be hurt that easily. What do you mean he's
Yeah.
gone? He's usually lives on long trips.
Sweetheart, I don't know if you've noticed, but he's not here right now. So either you start talking,
Uh,
or I'm gonna start breaking your jaw.
At this point, Garbok, Victrola actually speaks up and just says, someone took him. We don't know who. And, well, you were here with that bat thingy, and now we don't know where he is. And at the mention of the bat thingy, Garbok says, oh, my familiar. I don't remember sending him out.
Well, he was eating family photos for some reason.
We found traces of you at Triny's broken apartment.
I haven't had a fight with him in weeks. Can you please untie me?
No.
Do
I-
you
Why have you been
promise?
fighting him anyways?
Okay.
Triny is a formidable opponent. The day I beat him, it will be the day where I shall rise out of Toontown and destroy everyone.
You said something about a villain thing earlier. You mind explaining what that is?
What? I could ask my familiar if I could summon him.
If we untie you, and if you run away, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop Juniper.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Got it. So
Alright, and Camille's gonna very cautiously untie Garbon.
Wait, actually, can Daffodil stand right next to the nearest entrance or exit just in case?
yeah, if you want to lock it, there's a small lock there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lock that.
Yeah, just lock the thing. Arbok can fly, so it doesn't.
Yeah, well, she doesn't know.
Yeah, Daffodil doesn't know that, but yeah. Point is, he gets out. He looks over his leg, which has a fucking bullet in it, and he just looks over at the gun and is like. Anyways, and he just begins casting his spell slowly.
Juniper is very much so watching very closely.
Easily enough. Takes 10 minutes. He casts Find Familiar. And you see the little bat creature reappear again. Hello, boss.
Also, I'd just like to let you know that Can't Find Familiar is actually an hour spell.
Oh,
It takes 1 hour to cast.
that's fine. He'll use a spell slot. Oh wait, yeah, he'll use a spell slot. Oh wait, no, it's at will. He's a warlock.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, within 10 minutes, the familiar's back and he says like, "Hello, boss. Creature, what was I having you do last?" "Well, you were having me eat photos in the house." They were tasty.
That's so nice.
And why? Oh, the person on the boat told us.
What boat?
Oh, the boat, the big boat. And he points towards the pocket on Garbok's thing, where you see a couple of slips of paper are. And Garbok reaches out and he says like, "I don't remember taking these." And on them is... Oh, what are you doing?
Juniper has her hand out waiting for them.
Okay. He hands them over to you, and they read, it is a small pamphlet for the Rainy Waters Villain's Cruise.
Okay,
Eh,
cool.
POC puts their chicken head in their wings.
And you know nothing about this.
I have no idea. I've never been able to afford a ticket. I've wanted
What
to
can
go
you
for a
tell
while.
us?
The Rainy Waters Villain's Cruise? It's a wonderful place for all villains go in for a shindig. I don't know where Garbok's voice is going. It ran away from me. You know, it's just
I mean, he's kind of just chilling now, I guess.
yeah. He's very chill.
Yeah, there's no Triny to ham it up for.
Exactly.
God.
Nothing to impress.
And you see Creature just like begin barfing up like a thing, and it's just like and out of it is a pair of tickets. 3 tickets actually. That's for kids.
Great.
Okay.
When did we get these? We got them when we got on the boat.
What boat? What's the name of it?
The cruise. That boat. And he points towards the boat on the pamphlet.
Did anything happen on the boat?
Garbok didn't summon me throughout most of it.
Alright. Also, can Camille roll Arcana to recognize that spell, and or if not, can he attempt Identify?
You can cast Arcana.
I can roll
Or
Arcana?
you can roll Arcana, cast Arcana. I have brain. It's been a bit. It's been
You're valid.
3.5 hours. I'm good.
Yeah, DMing
We
hard.
love you.
I pat you.
20 fucking 6. Okay.
He is a horrible little boy.
Well, you don't know the exact spell. You do notice one thing. When the spell ran out, his eyes almost look like the same that you sat back at the place, which is a spell component in enchantment magic. Whatever spell he was under, it had to do with enchantment, and it made him either lose the memories the moment that it broke, or like while he was being controlled. He was being controlled through enchantment. Basically.
Yeah, Mm. Mm. That's fun. Yeah, Camille's gonna make a mental note of that and relay it to the others when they don't have an idiot who would fight it in front of them.
Oh god damn it.
Floppy
Juniper
space
puts
stand.
her face in her paw. Okay. Wait for just a moment. And she's gonna reach down and cast Cure Wounds on this guy.
Thank you, as I rightfully deserved if I was merely assaulted.
Don't push it.
She stops just before she does so. And she gives him a look. I'm gonna roll an intimidation again. Like, motherfucker, I can choose not to heal you.
Look, he's a bastard. Okay, alright, no, please heal. Please heal me.
Oh god. Alright. Alright, what is... Oh, okay. That's a big modifier. Jesus Christ, Juniper.
16 health.
Hmm.
Yeah, you managed to close up the wound, and if there was a bullet in there, it just pops out. Yeah, pop. With that, you have the pamphlet. You have 3 tickets, and on the pamphlet it does read, "Kids getting free."
It's getting free. Well, it's a good thing we got 3 adults and 2 children. I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes the story demands it.
That's wonderful. Yeah,
Don't tell me we're going on the cruise.
it's the best lead we have.
Don't think we have a choice.
Sighs.
Okay, and he turns back to Garbuk. Last chance. Do you remember meeting anyone suspicious or like?
You see, he's doing a big think. Like, this is the biggest.
Anybody?
This is the biggest thing this man has probably ever done in his fucking life.
Oh my god.
Have you interacted with anybody who could have possibly done this to you? Which means any other villain that is not you.
I mean, if I was on the cruise, apparently, it could have been literally anyone on there. It's a villain's cruise.
Anyone that you directly interacted with.
Not that I remember. I don't even remember going to Saltpear Port. And he's
What?
20. Oh.
Oh.
Is that a deception?
No, that is a 20 to recall things. That is a history check.
Oh.
Stop here. Stop here.
Oh, that's where the cruise is coming, like, heading out next. And he points towards the pamphlet. And you see, out of it, it's just Saltpear Port.
Juniper?
TFC is looking at you.
There's just silence, and her mouth disappears again as she's looking there. And sure enough, Saltpear Port.
Don't tell me there is lore in Saltpear Port.
I brought the lore to Saltpear Port, bitches.
My dear, there is so much lore in Saltpear Port, and my dear Juniper is very intrinsic to it.
Oh boy.
As you guys are questioning Garbok, you see he is like literally like struggling. He's about to pop a fucking vein as he's trying to like remember, and it's like the powering up sequence, like and there's like a snap, and he's like, I do remember something. I remember the TV man.
You remember seeing Triny?
Yeah. That's about it.
God.
He popped the bait for that, man. What else you want on him? Like, he's not that smart.
TSC, with your perception, you can hear Camille mutter some very not child-friendly things under his breath.
This man is an idiot. Please let him be.
Free him. Just let him go.
TUC is going to go up to Bardock again. Or
Garbok.
Garbok again.
Garbok, thank you. Bardock is an actual character in DBZ, and I do not want this. I'm not ready to play Goku's dad. I could never be that powerful.
Alright. They're going to go up to Garbok, and they're going to go, Garbok, we have a very important mission for you.
I don't work with people. What do you want?
We need you to search Toontown for signs of Triny. As the person who knows him best, there is no other that we could possibly trust with this task.
I'm not doing it because you asked me to. I'm doing it because I want to fight him. And he just goes out the gate and flies off.
Do us all a favor. Stay away from Saltpier Port. This is from a mobile.
I would say he recognizes your name, Babble, but he's a fucking dumbass.
That's fine. She doesn't give a damn. He'll figure it out.
Would a detective be able to recognize that or nah?
History check.
Alright.
TUC wouldn't, right?
Has TOC ever heard Juniper say that they have a last name?
I mean, they know Pebble. It's a different last name than they're used to her using.
Yeah. So,
But I don't know if they would know the name Mobile from anywhere.
this is a good question. Would Daffodil have any criminal underbellies that they would know? And thus may have heard from it, may have heard this. Not that I'm saying that Daffodil has ever done crime in her life, you know.
So I guess I need to roll history.
Yeah.
Yeah, Camille got an 18 on that.
Absolutely unrelated. Cough. That's a 10.
And
The 18 meets the DC that I
Oh
had
my god.
for anything that has to do with the mobiles being bad.
Could TUC roll as well?
I don't honestly, author. As much as I hate to say this, I don't think TOC would ever have come across this knowledge.
I mean, they do a lot of research into like transportation and shit because they're looking for someone. But I will defer to you.
Like specifically boats and like stuff like that. You're looking inland, not in the sea.
They've been looking all over, man. I'm sorry, I don't mean to argue with you.
No.
I will say the mobiles, they get around on more than just the sea. The sea is their main thing, but
I'm just
I guess
saying, like,
you're
with
at
this.
the fact that Captain Mobile has been around doing shit for over a century.
I'm just deferring to like, hey, would TOC have legitimate reason to actively not only search for this knowledge and find it, or have a backstory with it? I'm giving it to the other two specifically because one is a detective and the other one definitely doesn't have criminal underbelly under the belt.
Absolutely none.
Which is direct.
I'll have a night.
Which is direct attachment, which is what I'm looking for.
That's fair.
This is entirely
fair.
up to you, author. I am gonna defer to you. I myself don't believe that TOC would be able to know this knowledge.
It would be very, very difficult, I think. It would have to be like over 18.
Yeah, there's a 1 in 10 chance. This is a lot of fuss for a roll that has a -1. Yeah.
I'll give you this. There's other avenues of learning information than just recalling it. You have just heard that Juniper is going under a different name that you have heard the entire time that you've been staying with her. I would think that would make TOC question things.
I mean, I don't think that gave them anything they didn't already kind of suspect already.
I guess that's fair.
They've lived with this pup for months and months and months, and they saw the safe and the different IDs.
There's a lot of secrets.
Yeah, they're just.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Honestly,
And,
I think that like what TOC would do is just process and notice everyone else's reactions and just let it go, because at the end of the day, Juniper Pubble is what matters.
Yeah.
The person that they know.
All right, Camille, you rolled an 18. You know who the bubbles are.
Oh boy, I chin hands.
The mobiles are a vastly well-known
Wasn't
family
shipping
of
industry.
seafarers and shipwrights. Primarily located or originating from Salt Pier Port. Started by the head of the family, Captain Dylan Mobile, which is the bastard that I showed you earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
That's basically Daddy Mobile, and anybody on the surface level like Daffodil would assume that they have done a lot of good. But you got an 18, Camille. You know that that's bullshit. It's just that the mobiles usually have to shut the fuck up money.
Mm.
And
No talking. No
they-
talking.
they've done a lot of shit. From causing damage to an entire country. Releasing eldritch horrors into the world after making said eldritch horrors. Resident Evil style. Creating illnesses and then.
Yeah, perhaps not all the details can be need to be expressed.
Yeah, no, they've done a lot of shit.
Yeah, they've done a lot of that stuff in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
And,
that's fair. And
This is basically the dad.
Him who?
yeah, wonderful.
This is the bastard.
Whom him? But yeah.
They are incredibly aggressive usually. And that's it.
That's valid.
That's what Camille gets.
Yeah.
Cool. He's absolutely filing that away. That does help put some things in perspective. I would ask to do an insight roll to see how Juniper feels about using that name, but also I don't want to stall up time too much.
You're fine.
Mm,
So you are holding a pamphlet. You have 3 very wet tickets. Because they just got vomited out of by a creature.
we love it.
Unfortunately, Camille does not have prestidigitation, so we just have to deal with it.
Victrola has Mage Hand. Good enough.
Yeah.
You see a little ladybug pick up one of each. TLC, by the way, noticing the toll of the dead, it was like, how do I flavor bells to pests?
And
Oh.
the sound of buzzing.
Yeah, like the sound of buzzing came, but it's not the same buzz as a. It's a better buzz, a different kind of buzz to the one that the Victrola would have gotten used to. And so this is something you immediately notice is that Victrola's surrounded by a lot of like ladybugs in like flies and stuff like that. Not in a bad way, more of like in a princessy, like Disney princess kind of way.
Mm.
I guess is the best way to put it.
Would that be perhaps an insight check? Or
No, you can. I'm just gonna give this to you because you know Victrola. You know how her magic works. You've seen her cast it before. This is different. This is much better. Something has changed.
I think they walk over and wait for her to notice them.
Yeah, she's picking up the tickets and just saying like, "So, where are we headed next?"
Yes. I guess to Saltpier Port.
That's a drive, isn't it? It's a bit.
It's the furthest north that you can pretty much get in Giznep. It's an old fishing town, which was renovated recent enough so that they held Jigali glitters, which they haven't in decades. God, everything leads back to Saltpier, doesn't it? Of course it does. Of course it does. It always does. I'll never escape. Okay. Okay. You know what? This is fine. Fine. I know what I have to do. For Triny.
Also, if anybody wants the insight on Daffodil right now.
Oh yeah.
Because she's
Yeah,
been
oh,
standing
that's
to the
what
side
I thought.
and not saying a word.
That's what I thought, you horrible little gremlin.
19.
28 to see how's everyone holding up? This child is eyeing all of you.
Victrola's looking at Daffodil, by the way. We'll handle that in a minute. We'll handle that in a minute.
Yeah, that's a bag of beans we'll unpack after.
For Camille, I'll give you this. Victrola is just looking at the tickets and waiting for everybody to get up. She wants to go. She wants to move. Her brother is apparently on that ship, and she wants to leave now.
That is fair. He gets that.
Yeah. TOC?
TFC is just this. You've probably seen a predator on the hunt. That is what's keeping them going. Because they can't stop and think about what going to the ocean will do to their friend. They can't stop and be proud of their girl. They can't do anything. They just need to keep going.
How's Juniper going?
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's a good
Awful.
descriptor.
She hates it. She hates it. She hates that she knows what she has to do. She has to take up her old name. I mean, she kind of knew when she heard the name Saltpier Port. Because she's a very smart puppy. She can put two and two together.
Yeah.
Saltpier Port. Well, she knows how she's gonna have to get through.
And Daffodil.
Alright, throughout this little, this fun little, adventure. I mean, I think everybody by now has probably picked up that she, like, changes color and, like, saturation and shade and stuff, depending on how she's feeling.
I don't predict that she's been very bright throughout the most of the day.
Not really, but... after hearing that, oh boy, they need to go on the villain cruise, after just, like, their colors has been slowly, gradually getting a little darker and a little less saturated, and you can just see her just kind of, like, was kind of just spaced out, staring at the tickets, and just, you guys all rolled really well on insight. Yeah, no, she's fucking dreading this. Just, I mean, like, after everybody else starts, like, talking again or something, she probably just, like, I mean, like, taps herself on the head a bit to just, like, shake off the thoughts to just remember who she's doing this for, but she's not gonna like it.
Nobody's like it, hun.
Yeah, no.
She regroup this is.
Even with even an 18, I think picks up on a lot of that because Victrola is just in the place. And apart from the steely definition of like literally wanting to go, yeah, what's Camille doing with all this information?
Man, Camille's taking a moment to process all that because, you know, except for Victrola, this is the first time he's met any of these people, but also somehow the 6-year-old is like the most okay in this entire party.
Even like I would say like even Victrola is actually like she now has a goal, a definition, and that has pulled steely resolve within her that is pulling her forward towards this, even after everything that she's gone through in the past literal 2 days.
Yeah, somehow the children are alright, but nobody else is.
I mean, I didn't get the chance to explain, but it takes a moment for Juniper, but eventually she does kind of stand up straight in that kind of very mobile-esque way. She's leaning into it.
Taking the persona out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a choice.
Yeah. What are you...
Oh shit, I just remembered something.
Oh, you want...
I just remembered something. Okay, one last little detail. This one probably showed up a little earlier, but I'll say it now because why not? But like, just kind of looking at Juniper for a bit, just like with how just quick to violence she was with all this, it just, well, I mean, with the whole, like, shooting the guy in the knee thing, she wasn't startled by it in particular. Surprised, but not... She didn't flinch as much as one would probably expect one to while looking directly at somebody getting shot in the knee, but also looking at this kind of behavior with just familiarity.
I mean, it is unusual for Juniper.
Well, familiarity is like reminding her of someone else.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
Fun. That's fun.
I sit here in the fact that this is unusual behavior for Juniper.
Yeah.
And she hates it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She'll do it with no emotions because this is a very weird circumstance that she did not expect to be in. But she hates it.
Camille, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I think after he takes all this in, he's just gonna exhale and go, well, it seems like a long drive, so we'll have time to process this all on the trip. Just, we're not going through this alone. Okay?
Never alone.
There are some things that I need you all to understand along the way.
Mm-hmm.
That is a conversation that we can have on the way there.
I want to get my brother back.
Yeah.
And she just begins walking.
Don't walk away like that, okay? You don't know what you're walking into. We'll get there, but we will be going together. especially to Saltpear Port. Saltpear Port isn't a sunshiny place. It isn't just some other area that you can just waltz into. It's not a dungeon. It's not your normal gang hangout or anything like that. Town ruled by fear.
Hope you know, Babble, my beloved, that while I am using Saltpear Port as the location, the most of the game is probably going. It's like the next game is probably going to take on the boat, which is.
I'm aware
ocean.
of that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
The area itself is just
Dangerous. I get it.
she is aware.
Yeah. I think after a moment, Camille's gonna look up at Juniper. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try and be serious even though I'm suddenly remembering the height difference.
No. It's very good. Please do it.
He does only reach her knee. And yeah,
tiny.
he just
She's big!
She's big and he is small and it is wonderful. And he's kind of just gonna go, the same goes for you too, okay? Not doing this all by yourself.
A long drive. Here we go.
Go. So we're clear. About 10 miles out from Saltpear Port. You were to refer to me as June Mobile. From that point, all the way up until the boat. Till we either die or make it out of there. With Triny in tow. I am June Mobile. Till this is over, Juniper Pubble does not exist. And I apologize in advance for anything that I have to do.
Do you see signs, June? Do you want to dye your hair before we go?
I need to take the dye off.
We can do that.
So, with everybody piling up into the car, preparations made to do certain things, and following the next lead to find a certain TV-headed tomb. The drive begins towards Saltpear Port and towards a certain cruise. And I think we can call the game there.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
Sure was a game.
That sure
Thank you
was.
so much,
What?
Lee. This was such a fucking delight.
God.
oh.
I hold
Golly
everyone
gee.
here so very soft.
Hold you all soft.
Uh.
I'm so sorry for my puppy.
It's
It's so
fine.
fine.
It's cool as chill. Thank you, Jade, for DMing.
Thank you for
Yeah.
being. Thank you for being my players. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm glad that this is a story that finally will get to be told, and then I can finish. Then I can be done with Triny's story and Victrola's story for now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Nice.
Thank you for DMing, Jade. I'm very excited to go through this story with you, cause boy.
God.
Also, I hold Juniper so soft. She's so very valid. I'm currently debating on, Camille's reaction. He is taking some time to process, but there is a not
I live.
insignificant chance she'll get a message cantrip about hey, if she goes too far, Camille's not afraid to step in if necessary.
I legit
Mhm.
thought when you were stepping up to say something serious that you were gonna say something along the lines of shouldn't be too difficult for removal.
I was. Oh dear God.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything
is-
is fine.
If I'm gonna let you know right now, if Victrola knew what the fuck a mobile was or who the fuck a mobile was, like she might have said that. She wants to go. She has a steely resolve. She is seeing that all of these adults are like angry or like looking back upon their things, and she's just like, I just want my brother back. Let's get moving.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's fine.
She's
They can
valid.
Very valid.
they can
but yeah,
talk in the car.
this is
Oh,
this is
that's
definitely
gonna be an awkward car ride, though.
yeah, this is definitely FPS material if you guys ever want to have an FPS.
I mean,
yeah.
I
Oh,
chin
to be
hands at
sure.
all of you.
But anyways, we should probably
You
migrate
guys.
because I cannot
Yeah.
I cannot
Wait,
think of-
wait, have we ended the recording yet?
no, I'm about to actually.
All right.
Thank you
Okay.
everybody.
Goodbye, y'all.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.